Testing my stream to make sure everything's good. Testing my stream. Yep, we good. My audio a little bit. I'm gonna be doing Genshin music today. I want to try to get better music and stuff in the background, mostly video game stuff, so there shouldn't be any DMCA. Still trying to bounce that stuff to make sure it's loud enough. Might be too quiet. I'd rather it be too quiet than too loud, though. I'd rather it be like super subtle. Because if it's too loud, then it becomes obnoxious. Anyways, God, I don't ever have time to think about what I'm gonna do for this episode, but stuff probably. I think people need to come up and talk to me about a few things, but I'm still sick, recovering from COVID, occupied out of character, about all sorts of crap that I don't have any time to ever think about my characters. It feels like. So yeah. We should be good to go though. I'm gonna turn off nameplates.
Hi.
Hi. Is there anything I need to know before I go in?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just kind of like waiting a little bit.
You started at boats to your house, because I can teleport you to your house. If you want to start at your apartment.
I'll just walk in. I'll start at the boat because I'm coming in late anyways. And also
Okay.
I went back to Upper City at the last episode, so I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to think about what I need to do for this episode because I haven't had the time to really think at all today or the last 2 days. So I'm trying to see if I can't come up with something, but not really, just because I'm just not feeling well.
Yeah. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I know at some point Knick-Knack's supposed to come in, so Drake will be around.
Yeah, the only problem with that is I can still come up with other magic bullshit to talk to him about, but it's like the one thing that we were really like doing that it didn't get approved yet. Unless you're like we can figure out something and we can just do the enchantment anyways and that stuff, but the problem is it's not approved at all, so it could just straight up get like denied and then now I have to figure out some other enchantment, you know. So it's kind of awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just trying to think.
Mm-hmm. I know Liet needed to talk to me for stuff at least. I might end up running into Rain and then having a talk, so there's that too. If Pine is around, I'd always need to talk to Pine, always. Yeah, it's just haven't had the time to really think or pursue my own stuff, and like out of character, I've been going through a lot of stuff the last few weeks, so it's just sitting here trying to figure out stuff to do. Maybe I'll call it early as well.
I know
so,
it's been rough.
Yeah, I don't get like too like VR sick. I'll be going in a little bit and just waiting.
Yeah. I got no pings right now, so I got nothing to do.
Okay, got it. Yeah. There's unfortunately a lot of this stuff I can do and pursue was like stuff that needed to be done in the row, and I was like, oh well, I wasn't in the row. Oops. So.
Yeah.
Not much in the Undercity, funnily enough. Normally I'm really busy in the row, or not row, but Undercity. Normally Undercity is the day I'm like, oh, this is where shit happens, but it's actually the row.
Your reverse Marana-ing. Slugma.
Slugma. And then I think this week I could probably mess with it right now, but I just don't want to because I'm already but I need to set up the third person camera stuff and then probably move my lightning stuff onto any other alternate outfits I have for Amelia, which will take a little bit, so that way I can. The big reason I'm not in my alternate outfit today is if there is combat or anything that happens, I can shoot lightning with this avatar. I can't do it with my disguise, so it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, that's useful.
Yeah.
I mean, lightning combat in the Undercity. No, that would never happen.
No.
No, never. There's no combat in this RV.
Where I was like, damn, I really wish I could have done boom. To be fair, it's also like the beginning of the episode, so I'm not really missing out like on a whole lot. So
That's true. You're missing out
It's-
on a couple of the beginning of the day bits.
yeah, I can open up a parfait shop at the beginning. Or not beginning, but at like some point during the episode, if it's more slow and not like the last episode. There was a lot of meetings and stuff that kind of occupied the middle of my session. So then the only thing I could have done was the end of session. But the end of session, that was when all the stuff happened. So it was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really hope in the future I can get my VR stuff down. I can not get as sick from it. I really do. That way it'll make it easier for me to try and do VR stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna get out there.
Just be built different.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Rewire my
Yourself.
brain. Goodbye. Oh, I need to get on my radio too. There we go. Frame rate's okay. Hey, it's like totally like Amelia Skylark and stuff. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I can't wait to be super fucking depressed and awful today. I say that, but I'm not actually gonna be that depressed. I'm kind of over it, you know? That being said, being held at like fucking gunpoint like sucked fucking massively. Why the fuck is this like a bust or something? Wyvern armor scarecrow. Okay, huh. It's weird. Where the fuck is like everyone? Everyone's like always ever like gone. Tavern's never fucking open because the bitch don't do her fucking job. No wonder why she's poor. She's probably doing some fucking like psionic bullshit and going insane and killing a bunch of people. Clinic's closed. That's not good. I can always go collect my crystal. That's the thing I can go do. I can actually practice my meditation bullshit again too. I forgot about that. I think I'm gonna grab a fire crystal. I probably also need to think about moving too, like realistically. Even though I love my fucking house, because like everyone's trying to look like where the fuck I am, and also somebody does know where I am, and they know I have a bunch of crystals and bullshit in there. So now it's a bit like fucking awkward to like do anything.
Careful about going down there.
Is this a bad time?
Step on the grate. As you step on the grate, you slide right through because you're made of slime. Zulu.
Wait. Actually,
Should I be concerned at all? Hello?
There's getting showers up above, so we're trying to take care of this.
You better stay your fucking distance. Get the fuck away. Okay, this is becoming a problem. We're gonna start shooting bolts of lightning in a second.
They seem to want scrap. I'm luring them into the furnace. Come on. Who's that with the fishing pole? What the?
That one just fucking died, I think. Yeah, it died.
What?
Yeah, it just kind of fucking died. Oh, it fell through the grate. Those things are made of like slime or whatever, so it kind of just went through the grate and died. So.
Hmm.
What does that button do over there? There's like a button on the wall I've never seen
lead them
before.
into the river. A button?
Are they like dangerous? I mean, I guess they're made of like lava or whatever. The music doesn't fit at all, but that's okay.
All you do is come over here. I promise it'll be worth it. I'm gonna pull out some bro as well.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no.
When's he gonna figure that one out?
Shit.
When's it?
Is it able to hold
When's he
on
gonna
to
figure
this
that one
Oh.
out? There it goes.
Good one.
Putting my script
Can I-
back.
That was
I'm gonna
clever.
miss this thing.
Dude.
I'm gonna go grab my fucking crystal now.
Okay. Yeah, go
Very
right
good.
ahead. Was that all of it? Hey, I'm gonna up the price. I'm gonna make that 1500.
Careful, Billy.
I'm pretty sure they're probably not fucking dead. They're probably just in like the lava down below. That'd be kind of funny.
1,000, sorry.
I'm scared, but it's okay. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. Right here.
It's getting hot down here. I'm gonna go back.
I might just have it scrapped down.
Hey, why are you guys just hanging out on the fucking
Yeah,
dangerous
maybe-
platform? Get out of the way.
We are getting rid of the slime.
Yeah, well, it's not. Is there like another one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
There's one more
Maybe.
up there.
For now.
There is more, and I believe it's the aggressive one.
I think we got the aggressive one
already
actually.
taken out.
I do offer
like it
him
was
some
aggressive.
cork grade scrap to get rid of. Oh,
Nope.
Oh.
Look how tasty
We got one
this
more.
is. Hey, tasty sword.
I think we took care of the aggressive one.
You ready? Oh, that's good. That's good.
I've been walking behind this one for like a long time. I don't know if it's dangerous at all.
Come on over there.
It's fine. I'm gonna pull out some cork grade scrap again. Come on. It's very.
It's like taking out like a
very
fucking
good.
GPU and then like showing it to the slime.
It's great.
It's straight cork grade scrap. Same stuff they use in like all bags.
Top of the market right now.
What is this? Is it causing issues?
Yeah, they're starting.
well, they already hurt
Three,
someone.
one touch and you are down to the bone.
Oh well, shit. I was gonna suggest maybe dispelling the magic, but that requires touching it.
I was gonna shoot a bolt of lightning at it and see what happened.
I don't even want to know.
Probably explode.
Be interesting result. Maybe. Maybe a lava cluster bomb.
I'm gonna go put away my crystal.
Yep, that sounds like one more.
This is a little different.
I'm gonna bolt.
It seems
Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
You try that thing you wanted to try.
He got left behind. I'm hoping to get people together maybe to help out with that. Do you mind helping?
So 10:30, I think is when my magic would wear off.
Every now and then.
Sweet.
What are you luring him with?
Nice. Okay, cool.
Scrap.
I know a few dudes with purple skin. But I mean, bring whoever you feel is good.
There's a fucking another one. Okay, come on.
Some good metal.
I think it's the last one. Yeah. Kinda makes me feel
Don't
bad.
imagine. Yeah, don't imagine plasma runs will do much against it.
Almost there, buddy. Almost there. Then you get some delicious metal.
There's another one.
Come on. Come on.
All I wanted to do was get a fire crystal. I'm gonna drop on my fire crystal. Bloop. I could shoot Dexy with a bolt of lightning and get back at him. That could be some fun drama. But it also would 100% reveal my disguise if I ever admit to it, so. So I did my crystal. Anything else I needed to do? Not really. Not in Undercity. Oh, there's those fuckers. Definitely want to avoid them.
Avalon, you in? Sorry.
I can open up my shop. I might do that. That way I get that done. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling this music. I might need to swap it to another soundtrack. It's too whimsical. Also, wait, it does not like me leaning this way. Let's see, what is there? Islands of the Lost is always good. What about the first disc, though? Oh. Is it still playing the other music? Hold on. No, it isn't. Okay. So I opened up at like 9:40. I close at like 9 or 10:20. God, my face is I'm already like really like hot. I'm not feeling well. Blech. I have 3 spell slots left for today. 3. Lots of gunshots over there. I wonder if it's more lava. Love the lava slimes. A lot of gunshots. I wonder if it sounds like it's coming from the clinic area. I don't know if a spirit should be carrying around a crystal. That looks dangerous, and I'm interested. But I also distinctly remember the last time I tried to mess with crystals from creatures, and it didn't end well for me. So. If the spirit's on a normal speed, I can actually catch up to them and catch them. And I believe the ruling is like if you can grab the shit out of the spirit's hands. I believe so, at least. I don't remember. Because I thought the ruling was like, oh yeah, they'll warn you if they're about to take something or mess with you, and you can just take it back from you. You don't need like a roll or anything, just because they're little NPC spirits, little goblins. So you could actually get another crystal, which would be really good, but I also don't really want to mess with it. I'm doing my shop. I can guarantee though there's gonna be an awkward confrontation with the rain if they come by.
Oh, it is open. Ain't that a pretty thing?
Hey.
You don't lay on the desk?
Uh-huh.
I hope you wipe it off first.
Oh, it's always
Well,
clean.
Have you already heard that people been here?
Have I already heard about people being through here? What?
Oh, sorry, I'm skipping my words. I'm a bit agitated right now. Do you have extra buckets or a fire extinguisher? Ironically enough, the fire district is on fire.
Huh. Is it related to all the fire slimes?
The little fire slimes. Yes, of course. Obviously, it's silly, but. I mean, your infrastructure will hopefully able to help with some
Yeah.
infrastructure issues.
Well, we
so
could
hopefully
we could
you have
probably
extra
help
fire
fix whatever
extinguishers.
burns down. Probably. That's also concerning for here. If they do come in, because then yeah, then more shit's gonna burn down, I guess. So I guess it's a bad time to open. Ugh.
I mean, I can use your trash can. I might have to just borrow it, but
I mean, for water, yeah. Do you know of any like water mages or whatever? I thought there was
I
like
do
one
not know
person
where
that knew
Case
like water
is in
magic.
his little weird hydro leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, his Case weird, but I don't know where he is. I'm gonna do my own thing. I can't do magic. I can't shoot water pistols.
Yeah.
Only real pistols.
You talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm borrowing the lady's bucket so we can use it for nothing.
Yeah,
but
you can borrow it.
Slimes.
Oh, we got them. They're all dead.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but isn't the
Oh,
place
yeah.
burning down?
Fine, wonderful. Oh, that too.
Oh, well.
You got a bunch of people with water down there.
Okay, then it sounds like it's fine.
Okay. That's
There
what I
might be
needed.
fires
Oh,
in elsewhere.
first
I didn't see some. The downstairs on
Oh.
fire.
What a wonderful start to the day. Well, I don't want to interrupt your studying, but I wanted to put in an extra request for you if you
Oh.
got the one I sent you earlier.
Yeah, I don't think I
I'll
got
pay
anything.
good
What do you
money
want?
for this one. I needed some shellfish and well, I guess salmon if you find it. About 3 pounds of that.
I mean, it's gonna be expensive. It's probably
Probably
gonna be
for the day.
off-world, as a heads up.
I mean, of course, these are all imports. That's
Mhm.
understood. Business is business. But in this extra case, I need an export.
You need an export. You need to send something
This is also
out.
food related. Yes, it is a bit maybe late for over there, but it's technically Mother's Day, and I wanted to send my mom something I made. I made her some oatmeal
Oh.
cookies, so I wanted to get those frozen and sent over to her. to the
Okay, interesting.
planet.
That sounded like a fucking explosion and a
Wonderful.
half. That doesn't sound good.
Agreed. Go find out what it was.
I hope that's not like the incinerator like exploding
Yes,
or
those
something.
two.
I think the incinerator exploding is probably gonna be a lot bigger of an explosion though.
I don't think we'd be here if that happened.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I think that should be fine. There shouldn't be any complications.
Yeah, just tell me the cost. I'll do this for my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can at least do that much for her. Homemade goods is something I know she appreciates.
Yeah, it's just taking a little bit to get on the line.
No worries. I cannot read a single syllable of those books. It's definitely not nothing for casual reading. I see.
Yeah, it's an intermediate book. I think I'm about finished with it. I might need to actually find another one. But as you know, the sanctuary kind of burned down, and all the books and stuff went with it. But to be fair, none of it was ever being used because I was just holding on to it. So, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Someone handled your
I heard
thing
they
yet?
were
Nope.
working on it.
I'm using my
What's
Geb contact to order them some food. I believe it was shellfish and one other
Shrimp.
thing. Yeah, shrimp. So like stuff that would probably be off-world,
Shrimp and sausage. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
so it
Got it.
might be a little
Shrimp
bit
and
harder.
sausage.
I mean, I think we
Also
can still
shrimp
get it.
and
It's just
sausage.
it's gonna be a lot more expensive because it's off-world. And then one other
Mhm.
thing also, which was to send for Mother's Day something that made to their mother off planet.
Planet.
All right. What are you sending to your mother? Shit.
A box of oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal raisin cookies.
What a
She
good
likes the
boy.
raisin.
All right.
I got a million
So-
credits. I'll damn well spend it on my mama.
That's true. You have money now.
But don't sign like that. You act like I'm supposed to always be a
Yeah,
country
that's gonna be
bumpkin,
my money.
$30 in my pocket.
It's gonna be my money now.
Oh, that's fine. Business is business.
Uh-huh.
At least you know I'm a returning customer.
Mm-hmm.
So Sky, the fish is doable. You can get it to him in a day, but it's going to be pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Charge him
I already-
whatever you think you should charge him as a corpo.
It's gonna be probably a large because it's off-world and stuff, and I already told them like it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot of money, so I just don't have an
Yeah, it's up
exact
to you on
number
the side
down for
price.
obvious reasons. I don't know how expensive fucking off-world a shrimp would be. Yeah, so I don't know. Probably like a moderate payment considering it.
I mean, why do I feel like you? Well, I have a feeling this is probably a decent amount in the upper city, just because of what they have importing and
That's their
exporting from up
shrimp.
there.
That's their shrimp, not your shrimp.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck them. They can share shrimp.
I mean, we are for the
They can
right
keep
price.
the caviar though.
Which you said you're willing to pay, so
Much would that be?
I don't know. Like, do we
Yeah,
need to
how
figure out a
much would-
credit number like 500,000? It depends on how much.
Yeah, how much do you want?
It's 3 pounds of shrimp.
3 pounds of shrimp.
Maybe like 100,000.
We literally just go to the the butcher for frozen goods. Let's go.
That's 1,000 bucks.
sounds good.
100,000. Okay.
Yeah.
So that now you have a number. It'll be about like 100,000.
extra
What about the What about sending the stuff over? Is that how much? Is that difficult at all?
What kind of shipping? What kind of? No, that's not difficult at all. What level shipping?
I mean, is it depending on her contact or me?
That's how much you want to pay.
Yeah, it depends how much you want to
I
pay.
don't know. It doesn't have to be a rush, but I just want to make sure she gets it.
How much would it be?
Alright,
I don't
standard
know
shipping.
numbers.
Standard shipping, that's like 10,000 credits, I'd say. It's just a box of cookies, nothing heavy.
I'll double it for like express or something.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you a wonderful person?
Mm-hmm. Well, do you want standard shipping? Do you want express? What do you want?
I mean, if you're volunteering for Express, that'll
It's
make
there
sure
if
they
you have
get
the
there a little
money.
bit fresher.
If you've got money in this world, you can do a lot. So.
So it seems.
Uh-huh.
Given the corporate state of things, but yes, just let me know the price and I'll.
It'll be about like
Quarter.
20K total for express. And about like 10K for like normal.
Express, that'll be fine.
Express?
130,000. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll give you extra 10K.
Uh-huh,
Thank you,
there's your...
favor.
Oh, thank you. There you go. You have your bills and stuff.
Appreciate it.
Happy Mother's Day.
I'll send it to you now. Likewise.
Where is this fish getting delivered to the clubhouse?
The shrimp is going to the apartment on the row. That's closer.
Okay.
That won't be as.
Money and economy is so fucked because it's also like we're in a cyberpunk dystopia where money is all weird too. We can base stuff on real life values, but
probably.
there's also a reality of like our economy in this
It'd be
setting
the
would be
next
so
session that
different.
we're on the map, so.
Yes, awesome. Thank you. All right. Well, Miss Skylark, thanks for the business and take care.
You too.
No new news, unfortunately. I'll see what else happens.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck exploded?
Yeah, what the fuck did explode?
Hello.
Geblo, how may I help
Amelia.
you?
Looking comfortable as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Parfait, please.
Okay. Any flavor?
Strawberry.
Strawberry, okay. It'll be 400.
Very well. Boop. There we are. Thanks so much.
Mm-hmm, enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Always do.
Looks like I caught you at a decent time. You free, Harper?
I suppose. Nothing crazy going on at the moment. The slimes are dealt with.
Luckily.
Oof.
Well, once again, me and my culinary, amateur task. I thought I'd make something nice, given the day. Would you care for a cherry pie?
Sure. It'd go good with the Monday. The parfait.
It'll reach in his bag. I might be in bad taste, given, everything, but I don't want you to be alone today.
Oh,
Happy
what's today?
birthday.
It's a fucking bird and swift.
What's
This
the
bird
bird?
goes in here, it's getting shot.
Oh yeah, probably hungry. I can't feed you today, little fella. You know you can't eat junk food anyway, or else I'm gonna have to pump your stomach again.
Again?
Yeah, they ate like a whole bunch of junk food and fries from the place in the fire district, and almost died. Well, sick anyway.
Pie's pretty good. I'm gonna put a bit of the parfait on top of the pie.
Yeah, do whatever enhances the flavor. Just let me know if you ever feeling down or need to talk. I know some holidays are hit worse than others.
I wanted to set up my wheel so it's in front of my face. That way I can like swap my expressions and by looking straight. I don't have to look down at my hand. I think there's a way to set that up like really easily. I just need to spend the time to do it.
Oh boy.
good day.
Did they say broken snail?
Thing.
I think a snail probably fell or something. I heard.
That was pretty good. Yeah. Though, if there's a hurt snail, it might be needed.
Well, let's see if we can find it. They usually die before we could find them.
Thanks, man. That was good.
Maybe by the water district.
Probably
I
the
heard.
first start.
Hey, hey. How you doing? Come here. Come here. Oh, what's this? My wallet. There you go. I can't understand a single word you're saying, and it's so adorable. You're like really like green and stuff. Aren't you like supposed to be like near like the nature place or like whatever, like the Grove? Are you like lost?
My hookah shop right there.
You're right, you told me. Shit. This week has been,
Hey, hey, do you guys want like a smoothie? Or like a parfait?
Ooh. We're actually going to a crystal gathering.
I don't know what's up with that one, Sarah. They just going crazy.
Yep. We're going crystal gathering, but maybe after?
Okay, I'm gonna be open for like 10 more minutes or 20. Hey,
Then maybe later.
that's adorable.
Alright, let's go.
Be careful with the crystal. I realize it's a special crystal that they have, not just like not just a regular mana crystal. You want parfait?
Sure.
Do you have a flavor you want?
Chocolate.
Ooh, the first time I heard chocolate in a while, actually. It'll be about 400 credits.
Okay. Do you take hard credits from the wasteland?
What kind of credits?
Hard credits.
Hard credits? Or you mean like a credit stick or like the physical kind of currency?
Yeah, physical.
Yeah, I'll take that. If it works in Scrap Town, I'll be fine.
Hello.
There you go. Enjoy the chocolate parfait.
Thank you.
It actually might be really useful to have some physical currency if I go into the wasteland again. So it's actually kind of convenient. Make sure to get rid of it when you're done.
Okay.
I want to find just a new way of sitting down. This is a very stupid way of reading, but honestly, I feel, at least for now, a little bit more comfortable. This is so stupid, though. I'm not actually sitting crisscross. This is because of full body stuff. This is really stupid. It's also Amelia too, to be fair. Yeah, we'll see if there's a shitstorm later. Also, hello. Got what? I end at 9 or 10:20. So I got 20 more minutes. Wait, it's a 20? No. No, it's God, math is difficult for me right now. I started at 9:40. I've been in for 20 minutes, so 10 more minutes. We don't actually have the finite rules for opening, so you can go for less, you can go for more. I just like at least being open a little bit. So unfortunately I don't have anyone else to really do parfait shop stuff. And maybe Bendy would. I think Bendy had a really good day yesterday in the row. I missed some stuff in the row, so hopefully next week I can go do that stuff. Kind of forgot. Oh boy, yeah. Still a little sick from all the COVID stuff. But that's okay. I'm doing much better than I was like a week ago, but it is still like oh. I also realized I've been oversleeping like the last 3 days because I couldn't do math properly. I was like, oh, I've been sleeping like 10 hours every day, not 8. So I'm like, oh, I'm oversleeping and it's making me tired. So, oops. I don't know. Spirit's staring at me. And then it's gone. I can't understand a single thing. I don't know spirit can mean. Whatever you're saying must be super fucking calm. You really like chatty and stuff. Are you like lost? You need to like find your buds? Well, I don't really have anything for you if you're like expecting anything. I don't got anything shiny. I used to have like little like cartridges and stuff, but I mean I think there's probably a bunch of shiny stuff over in like the fire district. If you're really looking for some stuff. I don't think I have anything on there. I could kind of understand what they're saying, but I'm like we're not supposed to be able to hear what they're saying. What a weird spirit. I can put the book in my lap and like read it like this. There we go. I can like do the oh, I fell. The collisions on this thing are jank. Doesn't want to let me back up. It does not actually like me being up here. Amelia used to fall on. I used to do so many fall beds. I kind of stopped just because I kept having blue screens and having like weird things happen when I fell. I think all that stuff is fixed now, but I think it's all GPU related. Hey, hey. Can you, what? Do you want a parfait?
Sure, yeah.
Pretty sure that's the, I can't remember if it's the same disguise or not because it looks the fucking same, but I'm pretty sure that's the person that held me at gunpoint. I just don't know if there's an actual, it'll be about 500.
Okay.
I can't, because I don't know if there's actual, Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Charged a little bit more. I'm biding my time. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. And that's the problem with this, guys, is I always felt like is if everyone looks the fucking same, it can be kind of difficult. Yeah, you just assume everyone's like, that's the guy. So. Let's see, how much more time? 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes and we'll close up. I was wondering if Cynthia or Case would come by. Because I saw that they were together, but I think they're off doing their own things, so. Because that would be awkward. Yeah. Yeah. The problem with slapping on a hood in particular is that Warren doesn't have giant horns on the top of their head as well as like cat ears. So it's like it's weird. I have to have like cutouts, and if I have cutouts and you can still see like my horns, it still feels kind of weird. So it's hard to come up with an actual like hooded disguise. And even then, technically in RP rules, you can't just like put on a hoodie. Like you can't have a hoodie and then throw it on and then that's it. Like you have to actually cover up your face, or like me where I like changed it as a mundane disguise. There was an explosion earlier, by the way. I'm really curious what that explosion was about. There's like a lot of gunshots. Like it was like the low grade row pistol, and then there was an explosion. Just I'm kind of looking around a little bit. Yeah, but also there isn't a lot of people coming in right now, except for like a few people who are probably not like super involved. So like part of it is like, well, I'm not seeing a lot of people. I mean, I saw Alice run by. I think if it was that bad, Alice would be over there. But you never know. There could be like 20 people all around it because of some new activity. But also, I have my job that I'm doing. So hey.
Oh, hello. Could I get a parfait, please?
Okay. Do you want a flavor? You want anything in particular?
What flavors do you have?
We have like vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, like mango. We have like a lot.
Oh, I'll go for chocolate.
Okay. Ooh, let's do chocolate today. That'll be about 300.
Okay.
I always try to look over because I know I'll not pay for shit if people don't pay attention. So I always look over. Here you go. Enjoy. Make sure to get rid of it when you're done.
Thank you. These are great. Thank you.
Thank you. Imagine the fucking head of PR of Geb selling fucking parfaits, Lamau. The NPCs are such good boys, though. That being said, if that bird came in here in the second time, I'd give them one warning. Say very clearly, I'm going to electrocute you if you don't leave. And if they don't instant leave, they're getting shot by a bolt of lightning. So... I want to set up the third-person camera stuff too in the future. I've been saying that like last week, but I want to get that because I should be able to actually do it because my graphics card is a lot better and it's not going to kill my frame rate. Hopefully it doesn't. So hopefully next week I'll actually have like a third-person camera so people can see that shit. People can see what I'm doing. Because there's actually a lot of stuff I do with my body language in RP that you can't see because it's from my POV. Like, there'll be a lot of stuff like I'll like if I pass by people I'll like wave and you can't see it like at all. I'll do stuff like behind my back or on my side, you know. Well, and a lot of the time for me, I'm more interested in putting on performance for other people than for like, for example, like a stream. So if there's stuff I can do for other people in the RP to like make that like, wow, that's really cool. But like for example, one obvious thing, although Amelia's not that happy anymore, was the head bobbing I do all the time because she was really happy. But also I've been sick recently, so it's hard to do that without actually getting too nauseous. So, but it would also make streaming a little bit jank and hard to watch my POV because I'd always be head bobbing all over the place. So it's like stuff like that. And we're done. I know some other people wanted to come by, but like they can either ask me directly to open up if they really want a parfait, or they should have stopped to grab it then. So. Whoa. It's got a fire crystal. I wonder if I could trade it. I'm gonna see if I can't trade it. Hold on. Otherwise, I can just eat this. Hey, Spirit. Hey, hey. Hey, hold up a second. Hey, Spirit. Do you want trade? Do you want trade? Do you want this for that? It's like lots of like nutrients and stuff. It's very good. Here, I'll set it down. Oh, come on. Come on. I like made it like myself. It's like great and stuff. It's got like lots of chocolate. It tastes fucking delicious. But you have to trade. Oh man, it didn't fucking work. Yeah. It's worth a shot. This is when I trade a gun for it. Back. It's not my book, is it? Whose book is this that's just on the floor?
What NPCs for tonight?
In the wrong channel? Because that was Discord.
Jim here.
What is this book?
I don't know. What is this book?
I just found it on the floor. Is this like somebody's book? Did somebody lose a book? Otherwise, I'm gonna take it.
I don't know. That is a very good question. I don't have an answer for you.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna take it for now.
Oh, yeah, this.
Oh. It's a book I found on the floor. I don't know if it's somebody's, but...
Well, we were gonna grab it because Fred just told me about it on my way here, though.
Oh.
That was this.
Well, if you don't want to do anything with it, I'll gladly take it.
Is this written in some language?
I don't know. It looks like magical and stuff.
Looking at a different height will not change when you read it.
You don't know that. Maybe it's secret. Magic is weird.
Well, if it's a magic and stuff, I've been doing all the magical reading stuff anyways. I could actually make use of it. Hell yeah. Now I have.
Let me know.
Now I have 2
As
books.
you read this book, you see that it is written in a most arcane and ancient language, English.
Well, did I like learn any of it about the title? I guess.
Sure. There we go.
Nice one.
Perfect.
Oh, all right. And in terms of what you need, here. He's gonna. We should just talk and give you 3 more great plants.
Oh, okay.
One
Wait, what
medium.
grade was it again? 3.
3 low, 1 medium.
Oh, 3 low, 1
Low.
medium. Okay. Well, thank you.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
Why is there a floating crystal? Oh, what
I don't know if I can see that. If I'm looking for tech, you can't see spirits, so.
Oh my god. Hey, hey! How's it going?
Hi, hello.
I found this.
Going well.
I actually
How's
found this book on this floor here, and I think it's a bunch of magic stuff, but I think we're still trying to figure out what exactly it is. Even the gods don't really know, so somebody might have like lost it, but oh well, I guess we found it. But
Oh, I see.
yeah, how's the progress going on the whole enchantment stuff? It's still in
Going
development.
well.
It's still in development out of character.
Yeah, it is going well, but there have been a few hiccups here and there, so I'm hoping to either push through it tonight or whatever progress I do get done while I'm not here is, you know,
I think the idea of what I wanted to try and
communicated
do
to,
was try and have it on like some kind of like, you know, like necklace, like make it more of like an enchantment, you know, instead of like a rune. If that's something you can do that way, it's kind of like always on me, and it acts a little bit differently than like a rune, because the runes might be a little too difficult. But I'm also not picky because I really just want to have like just make it easier to keep on the down low, especially with recent events.
Of course. I noticed there was an odd figure on the dockway when I arrived. Is that something to do with
don't know.
something I should be concerned
It
over,
looks like,
or?
it looked like some shadow wyvern scarecrow thing, but I actually have like no idea what that's supposed to be about. I don't know if it's like an example or something weird.
Hey, by any chance, did you see a book that was,
Oh, I actually have it right on me. Yeah, why?
Well,
Oh, okay. Sorry,
you
I
lose it?
dropped it by mistake. Yeah, thank
What's
you.
in it?
Appreciate it. It's a book about magic practices and all that.
Ah, okay. You know, I have my own like cool book
Rituals and
too
all
about like, you know, all the how the elements like interact with the world and stuff.
Ah, good book actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go read this, so I'll catch you guys later. Nice seeing you both.
Of course. Have a good one.
Actually, wait, I just remembered. You do runes, don't you?
Yes, I do.
The clinic actually needs some help with runes. They
How can I be of
the
assistance?
runes that were in there, they've been defaced and destroyed.
What?
Oh
The
no.
clinic needs some. They need some help with that, if possible, to help them.
I suppose I could take a look over it if possible. Do you know the reason for the damages, or?
Trash can nearby.
From what I know, creatures.
I think this might
came
just
and
despawn out of my
attacked
hand.
us, a couple days ago.
Was it the same creatures with the pooling black tar for blood and things of that sort?
Oh yeah, those
think so.
those guys did
Yeah,
kind of
they-
go into the
they
clinic
Mm.
and
Went and
raided
destroyed
it.
the clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that would explain it
Started
then.
raided the place.
Well, goodness. Well, I suppose I can go ask and see if they'd like my assistance, but
They'll
I'm afraid I can
definitely
only
need your
do so much
assistance.
without.
I can actually let Maroon know that that you're around.
You can tell when
yes,
the
of course.
fucking
In
Q and
fact,
A
I'll go with you
ended,
if you-
because
often
all the
if
people in
possible.
official are now here.
Yeah, that's fine. I know Salone, probably Miss Harper would want to talk to you about this then.
Of
I'm gonna go check, keep an eye on that. I want to actually help them out.
Have a good day, Miss Skylock.
Well, actually, I'm gonna be coming with you. I just need to throw away this plate. I want to check up on the runes too.
Oh, I see.
You can all come. It's not you know. Yeah, there's some like little
Wish they had more trash cans all over the place in the public. Because I can use my Psychophanta to help, and I want to help because I might learn more about runes. Which means I learn more about alchemy, which means I get my next point.
Would have had some issues.
There's somebody at the
Alright.
gate.
Oh. Is Sloan
Yeah.
by any chance?
Sloan is not currently in at the moment. I believe he went that way.
I know Alice is around.
Okay then. Yeah, actually, well, I know Alice is around, but I just don't know where she is. Actually, I can ask Marood. Give me a moment.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking hype. I'm so fucking hype right now.
Not my problem.
Odd.
Fucking careless.
Mr. Cross, good to see you.
God, he's got so many
Well,
crystals.
It's good to see you too. How's it been?
Fairly busy.
I see.
Hey, how's it going?
Rune's selling well.
Yes, very, very well, in fact. Oh, I believe I've lost the miss who was intending to. Oh goodness, I got caught up
They
in
may have gone into
conversation.
the sanctum.
Not that I saw. I was observing. I think they went into the pipe there, but I'll wait here, I guess, to keep a point of reference in case they actually need me. Because we were attempting to hunt down Mr. Sloan or Miss Harper over the situation with the clinic.
Oh. Okay. Have you tried Radio 19?
I have not. No.
I think that's for like medical emergency services, though. We might get in trouble if you use that.
We're just waiting.
Well, do we have the number for directly to Avalon?
I don't think I was ever given it.
I do not, unfortunately.
Oh, 1 second.
I think it's okay if we wander around a little bit. They might be towards the fire district.
Going down with violence in mind, but it might come down to.
Huh. Curious as to what's going on, but I don't really have anything writing on anything here, so. Is there any, do you know what's going on?
I am totally unaware. I just arrived.
I've been on happy clothes this
like,
entire time.
within
Damn it.
the-
That's what I mean. I need to like
within
have
the
it in my
last
face.
10 or so minutes. The foremost concern I have is why there was a shadow with an armored-looking figure out near the dock.
People are gonna give me.
But I'm not too sure if anyone actually has an explanation behind that one.
I am unaware of that situation. Huh.
I believe the miss called it a scarecrow of sorts, but I'm unsure of
Not
what it's meant to
scarecrows.
accomplish.
Okay, alright, cool. Cool, scarecrows, yeah, I can deal with those.
We watched a snail jump out from the.
That's a lightning ring.
Sorry. Give me one moment,
It's
please.
fine.
It front flipped, landed. Right back. Yeah. A snail flew out from the pit.
Here, I believe here comes that snail. If you're regarding.
I think it just
this
went
one.
back into the pit.
Bless me. Oh, what? I'm clipped.
It's on the edge of the pit now.
That was something.
That snail you were addressing is here.
What's going on? What the fuck is happening? Hey!
What?
Must have been the wind.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What? I fucking shred the fucking gnar into the pit.
What?
It's a
You
really
jump
long
into the
fall.
pit, I'm using it as target practice.
Shoot, it might survive.
Don't do that. Come on, dude.
What?
It's
Might
all
actually be
dead
a mercy
anyways.
in that regard. Yeah.
It's not dead until it hits the ground. If it does.
You got this.
What if he gets?
I mean,
what
things
if
can
he
die while they fall.
flips right back out?
Oh, come on, I can't have a little
Why would you
fun?
wanna stop
That's
that?
not my gun.
I prefer not to have fun with, you know,
Don't do that.
civilian populace.
Yeah, right.
Then civilians don't stand in
Don't
front of
shoot
the
him.
trees then.
Wise.
Cool.
I don't know. Well,
If the creature wants to kill himself doing stupid antics, why stop them?
I mean, that's fine. It's just shooting them and making sure they're dead is the problem.
Hey, you doing okay?
I'd say
Anyways.
They okay?
on my cousin, your death is more or less guaranteed.
Not sure.
Drake, I don't think we're gonna find our quarry here. I think we should probably head to the. I'm gonna guess the fire district.
we should.
Hey,
Probably for the best.
Whoa!
I'll follow you, Miss.
Hey, Honor. Hey.
What? See if I got him.
Well, that was regarding myself.
No, I think they're probably gonna be over towards the fire district 'cause there's a lot of like activity and stuff. Oh, look! Well, look at it. Hey, hey.
Oh, hello. How you doing?
Yeah, I think we're going to go
hello.
take a look at the clinic because apparently a bunch of the runes got like defaced in there.
Oh, okay, sure.
I believe that's the miss. I was going to let her know we were on our way, but I suppose she'll meet us there. It is honestly a refreshing change that you wear such vibrant neon clothing, Miss Harper. Very easy to spot.
Yeah, it's probably not the smartest, but I do like to be flashy.
Well, I also know like construction workers wear like the bright neon stuff that if they ever like fucking get injured or whatever, their bodies can be easily found.
Yeah, they know I'm a medic, so they can easily find me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But also if you
exactly.
like got killed in a dark alleyway, you'd be bright and glowing and not hard to find.
Also true.
Well, I'm
But
also
I
pretty sure they do
prefer
it
not to be
because
out
if
in
it's
the
like a
alley
dark
if
day and it's
possible.
like rainy and stuff, you know, you're like neon, so like people will probably not shoot
Mhm.
you. But I don't know, considering corporate affiliation, don't know if it's a blessing or a curse.
I guess it would depend on the circumstance, no?
So he's somewhat of a rune master.
Yes. Let me see what I can
Oh, wonderful.
ascertain
take a
with the
look, too.
situation here. From what I heard, the creatures from the other day did this damage, correct? The ones with the lightning and
yeah.
the black tar for blood. How has Mr. Sloan come along with his progress on analyzing that that sample he took?
We're making great strides. Maybe even something to combat him and his forces.
I mean, should we tell him the other information
good
that was
to
told to me?
That's up to you. That's your personal information, Amelia. If you wish to, then that's fine.
Jim here.
Yes, hello. Hi. I have a question about the state of these runes, and I assist with analyzing the damage and such.
And any rolls I'm assisting with advantage.
Well, first I can tell you that the runes were damaged, removed, with a. What is your arcane? Don't worry about it. You can also see that they were removed via mundane means.
Simply popped off the wall.
Looks like someone. No, they were scraped off with tools.
That's
Destroyed.
quite concerning. But I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this cannot simply be just repaired. It has been thoroughly destroyed.
I see.
As if not just scratching a circuit board of sorts, but also of cracking it in places to make sure the connections could not. Yes.
Yeah, it's all over the fucking place too. all
Well, I
the
did
fucking
hear there was some type
scratches.
of meteor here, so that would have done it.
I don't think it was a meteor.
You
but-
notice that this work was amateur. They had no knowledge of runes or their intricacies when removing them. It was simply brute force.
And it was not a runesmith or any of the sort that did this. It was just someone with I suppose a very destructive hand would be the best way to describe it.
Uh-oh. What happened? Yeah, I found that those runes were cut to pieces by a knife or something a little bit bigger. So,
Interesting.
I mean, they were creatures that came in here. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
so
just
I
their
mean, I
claws.
know you and Mr. Abel work on runes, so I
true.
I checked that. It wasn't any of the good big monsters.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
glaives or their hands.
Huh. That's
It was a
concerning.
weapon.
So we need a complete remake of all these runes then, huh?
Yes, and quite an expensive one at that.
It's gonna take a lot of resources.
Pretty sure it'll be
How
well
expensive
worth
we talking?
Very.
Is you okay, MP?
I would say whatever you put into it initially, you might have to put in an additional half or even double.
Sloan back to the clinic.
I tried calling him, but my radio might be busted.
I don't like that.
Though, I'm sure we need this, so honestly, I'd probably be willing to go ahead and give the go-ahead on this, because we need some protection here. They seem to want to come here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's much
Would
better
you
than
happen to
Ford,
know
then it's
why?
worth the price.
One moment.
And if those creatures
No
were,
idea. I
and
guess-
the assailant here was of Shadow Wyvern
They need
descent, there must be
supplies, is my
something.
guess.
Just let me know what happens when you're down there.
This is an easily rateable location compared to somewhere in the row or something.
No reason to have a slight against them or anything, any sort of other motivation that wouldn't just be tactical or anything of the sort?
I mean, it is pretty central to the city. If they could capture and hold this down, it would be quite hard to get rid of them, I imagine.
But
They
from
can
what I
dig
know
in pretty well.
of their tactics, they would not just simply obscure a medical location, something that could help people and the like.
I'm pretty
It
sure
would-
they're
it
just
would
trying
be-
to kick out corporation influence one by one, and of course Avalon does all the clinic stuff down here, so they're
Yes.
trying to kick out Avalon.
Fair enough, I suppose, but I'd like to think there'd be some sort of more nuance to the tactics if they're so
Colors?
They're
reliant
not
on
very
such
nuanced. They're pretty
mission.
straightforward with what they want to do.
What do you mean colors?
You'll need a lot to break down
Fair enough.
without breaking everything else.
But I can give you
Oh,
at
for
least a little
drawing?
bit of information. Is there someone
Like
else back
markers?
here?
That's gonna wake up a lot of bugs. So that's another issue. So we're gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
like
figure out
markers
a way
and
to
highlighters.
deal with that too. So that's gonna
Like
be
some-
a very tedious thing to do.
This is information, hold on. I need to confirm one thing.
I think I was gonna find that.
Is this place secure
Century equipment.
from you know what? Or is it not at all?
I don't think so.
Okay. I know.
Not sure, actually. I have to ask Sloan. He's right here, actually.
Okay.
Hey, Sloan.
My helmet cam.
Indeed.
But I can't.
We need to pass along
Is this place
information.
secure or no?
It's gonna take a while, but I'll tell you if I get an opening.
Somewhat.
I can't recall.
Over there should be. But
Alright,
that was
over here.
before our
Where Drake
events.
is, I believe. True.
Because I do want
I
to pass
would
along
be careful.
information to Drake. So
Show up again, and three of us couldn't gun it down, so that was a.
He can
I
get
think
us
you know
our
the
barrier back
information.
up and probably be twice as good.
That's why I'm not trying to test
So it will
all
be a
my
little more
yet,
expensive.
until I am better prepared.
He seems to be a rune master of sorts.
it's awkward. There's just eyes and
Yes,
ears
I believe.
everywhere.
Oh, yes, of course. I won't. Mr. Sloan, you already know the quality of my work with working with you in the past before, and of course, something of this scale alone is going to be very, very, very expensive and timely. If I may be completely honest, if you have a threat bearing down on your doorstep, I fear I may not be able to complete it, but I'll do my best. But I cannot guarantee.
Though I do appreciate the offer, I do currently have a standing deal with Masaru to provide the protective rooms.
I don't know what it is, so I was trying to figure out if that was where it was.
Hmm.
I managed to find the next
Very well. If that is your course of action, I will not defer you from it. Just, I do not know if it is something personal that
At the current
has
state of the
caused such
situation,
damage.
A quicker response may be more amenable.
Understandable, of course. I'm just wary of what caused this damage in the first place. Miss
don't
Harper
know.
guarantees that it was simply a tactical decision, but I worry the Shadow Wyverns, at least from what little I know of them, would not attack at least so abruptly, so crudely. And based on what the sir over there suggested, it was something to be an attempt at sabotage, or even something of that sort.
Indeed. What more do you know of them?
Not much more than their sentiments, and while I don't agree with every point of their cause, they're not exactly wrong in a lot of aspects that many of lower-level resting citizens would agree with.
Ulterior motives. It's just curiosity mostly.
I see.
Of course, no slight against the corporations, but you must understand the overhead above you is a topic on its own.
Problems that may or may not be known.
Indeed. But was there anything else that you wished to discuss here?
No, I'm kept Miss Skylark waiting far enough if she's still even back there. Again, I just wanted to give my input on the matter.
Indeed, and thank you for that.
Of course. Miss Skylark, are you still back here?
I'm right. I'm right to your left. Hello.
Oh, you to
I
my
was in your-
left. I'm blind.
Yeah.
Apologies.
So where's a good spot for us to stand and talk?
This.
Over there.
This work one.
Would be that.
Very well. Somewhere here, perhaps.
Roughly here-ish, I would
Right
think.
about here.
There-ish. Very well.
I'm passing along the information that you guys gleaned. That's okay. Specifically involving me.
That is your choice.
So, you're asking about the big guy that came in here and what you could get from the blood. Well, Avalon ran enough research to figure out that it was actually my blood that was found in the creature. At least part of it was my blood.
You see the root of my worry. If it was something of that nature, any sort of tampering of such could have come back to Miss Skylark and the like. Which is why I was so, shall I say at the time, adherent to any sort of experimentation, as that was one of the many cruxes of my concern.
I see.
And now, as to how they got my blood, I'm pretty sure I know how, and I need to talk to the other people that were involved in this. I'm going to keep it a little bit on the down low for now, but actually, it's not a secret. Masaru did have a blood sample of mine, and now I'm curious as to what happened with that blood. If it somehow got into the hands of the Shadow Wyverns, it seems, and now I'm curious as to how that happened. Though I do believe that they have moles everywhere, so. But the question is do we have certain individuals here who are involved that we need to keep an eye on?
Are you certain it was Masaru and not an outside agent due to what I believe was the, semi-recent attack on their headquarters here?
They could not clean enough blood from me just like getting injured in a street or something. The only way is through that blood sample they took from me, because that's the only one that'd probably be pure enough to be able to use in any kind of magical capability. So, and I have my suspicions. I know that my blood went missing, so
Indeed.
I have to talk to Masaru, probably and specific individuals about it. I want to keep it on the down low, especially since some of Masaru I am unsure of if they're actually secretly working with the Shadow Wyverns. I have to figure this out.
I suppose I can't ask for any sort of suspicions or anything.
If anything, I think and we might have to bring this up in a union meeting of halting their blood drive that they're pushing super hard, because if their blood is getting lost to Shadow Wyverns and it's causing this situation, then they need to stop, because it's feeding the enemy. So
I would agree.
perhaps a statement of something of the sort, though. Maybe it was intentional that you found this path, perhaps? A sort of, I don't want to say calling card, but something along it, a message of some sort to both the ones who could analyze it and the ones whose origin it is from.
How do you mean?
Well, if a monster attacks you and it has the same, or has an oddity within it, you wouldn't, of course.
I just got disconnected. Lamau. I think it was a bug. It's okay, I wasn't saying anything, but I think I know this bug. It's a VRChat bug. Sucks. I am still... Yeah, at least I wasn't doing my talking, yeah. It's taking a while to load back in. Because I'll take a seat. Ugh. I know as soon as I take my seat. And I think it's going to bug out on me with the movement speed stuff. Let's see. Okay, no, at least I have my major agile, in case I need it. Because sometimes if you get disconnected abruptly like that, it will fuck you up. And you're like, okay, we're... I keep forgetting that in this map too. The assault rifles and stuff, like you have to have it manually spawned for you still. Okay, I'll just run back there. I'll just respawn them and at the plaza spawn and then run back. Purple magic book. Radio 10. I need to turn off the music. I'm going to ignore the zombie.
On the situation, I suppose.
I'm not here, don't mind me.
It's
Hey, I'm back from waking up in the fucking corner.
Ah, that put you on the couch. Yeah. You're looking woozy such in the couch for a little bit.
Fainting issue.
You'd rest a bit. You push yourself too hard.
That is an interesting thing you have there, MP. Might I inquire what it is and how you obtained it?
It's not magical.
And that I could tell. How interesting. I see.
Sloan, I'm gonna need more information.
Simply odd. Apologies.
No, you're fine.
Is that the crystal I heard talked about, the one that could detect the presence or something of the
You
sort?
mind filling me in on a year ago over this way?
Would you mind if I looked at it? I'm just deathly curious about it because I'd heard of its properties and wanted to see them in action myself, but never had a chance. People were scanned, but I was not one of the many
I was sent
scanned.
by the question earlier. Apparently crossing it. Wonderful.
Very well.
No, I was gonna use
Very well,
something
I
like
understand.
But perhaps a scan would be in order.
And that's what
I
I
see.
need to do, is to scan it or something of the sort.
If we got free time with nothing else can set on fire,
I'm also mean a scanning of yourself.
we can probably head over to the water district and relax later today.
I thought they scanned
enough.
him. I thought they scanned Drake. Man, that would have been lovely to, you know.
My god,
do.
ping doesn't work.
Oh, can you ping?
Oh, was that a yes? Couldn't tell.
I need a god. My god.
I didn't hear you.
Work.
I got it for you.
When
Hold
nothing
on.
else is burning or anything else later today, we
I
could
think
probably
Drake
go
should
try
be
to
fine,
check
but also like Lamau.
God,
to the, water district.
God, please. Hello, God.
Water district.
Hi.
Rain's probably been fucking
Oh,
their
yeah, Hot Springs sounds
boyfriends
nice.
the entire episode.
Very
I've been
well.
Hot Spring in so long.
I remember the last time we were both there. It's been a long time.
Oh.
In fact, MP,
Oh,
this is a little bit of that feeling you get in your tummy.
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's not a good thing.
It's
That
not
means
very
It's a bit
good.
concerning.
Bad. Oh, goodness.
That means
That's-
Mr. Lobo and his pack of wolves are looking at you.
I
Looking into you,
apologize
whatever
if
it
that's. Hmm.
Man, we might have just fucked up.
I guess I think we might have found the next target.
Seems like it.
Oh, well.
I don't understand.
What does he want with a mage?
Would you mind having a seat for a
Seems
moment?
you know who might know about what
Of
we know
course.
now. Quite troubling.
This is very concerning.
I mean, he's not the only one. Me and Miss Lilith were probably about the same glow.
I'm finally clean for once.
Cross
Hello.
once, but he was like looking after you.
Mr. Cross, good to see you again.
For a while I was glowing.
It's good to see you too.
Mm.
I was gonna
The
go
music
down
is
into
not
the
fitting
clinic,
at
or
all.
not the clinic, at the Acropolis area, to see if they needed my help with anything. But apparently there's
Let's see.
things like gunshots down there, so I'm not gonna put
yeah.
past
Oh,
that.
Oh,
goodness.
sailor.
They're down there again.
Because this is out of care. So with the there you go.
MP, are you okay?
What's color? There's a book
Oh.
and a few markers. It was in her lap.
Yeah, can I speak with you?
What you coloring over there, MP? Numbers? Nice.
Are you aware of the sense that MP has?
This is where everybody's been. I've been walking around.
She has the ability to feel when our mutual friend is on planet.
I'm guessing that
been down there
reaction
before.
means.
All but like 5 seconds.
Indeed, but this is the first time that she's felt it coming from a specific person.
From a specific person?
Indeed,
You don't think it's him, do you?
that same sense was coming from Drake.
Yeah.
God, that doesn't line up at all.
That's
I
what
don't.
we were wondering earlier.
Apart from just a gut feeling.
Yeah. MP showed us where they got it, and
Indeed.
it doesn't work.
Do you think, because the person's
Quiet your voice, I would double
the
check.
person's blood, it was pure mana, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, very well. Apologies.
Do you
Indeed
think?
it was. But
do you think
perhaps this could mean that he has a strong tie.
it could mean that? Yeah.
It's a
Do you
very
think
notable
casting,
item.
since we have Ross, do you think casting a dispel on them by chance would potentially sever
I
any
only have
connection or
stories.
do something?
In red reports.
Maybe, but in recent investigations I've found that those with the brightest clothes
Find yourself.
have had some sort of interaction.
We don't have a reason to.
Do you think they were picked up?
I believe they've been speaking. It would seem rather intensely.
Time, right?
Then the only course of action is to probably see if we can't
We don't want that to happen again.
figure out why, if he's hiding anything.
If you're talking about a reinvasion of the aliens, I highly advise you rethink that.
Yeah, they're a lot worse than a group of extremists up in space.
I just
by
haven't
far.
seen Drake around to be really involved in that stuff. I guess we haven't really like inquired much,
Well,
but
just because we haven't seen him doesn't mean that he hasn't been doing things.
exactly, yeah. So how do you want to go about
Say
this?
at this moment that we cannot trust him.
Yeah, so much. I thought he was already.
We need to
scanned.
assess more
I
what
just saw a
his
fucking
relationship
ghost.
is.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm okay. It's not really relevant.
Well, I don't think this is particularly a hangout. I just saw people and was like, oh.
And I will disclose one last point. You had mentioned speculative moles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't drink coffee anymore, remember?
I don't think he works at Masari though.
No.
Indeed, I more mean
Him, the person that's been hardcore pushing the
Are there
blood
any
drive.
places open?
Suddenly, I know it's something I mentioned, which is why I'm like, I know one person I can talk to at least about this, you know, and I'll do that. I meant to do it.
and look at
Yesterday.
the amount of crystals he's carrying.
Yeah, I know.
You could try the Park District restaurant or maybe the tavern.
He's also got a lightning rune in hand. At least that's what the icon is, because I'm very familiar with that one.
Do you have
Been going for a while.
more business with Mr. Drake?
I mean, apart from later of him helping out with some stuff for me personally, no. Which I mean, if
Do you believe that you could try and sluice things out with him?
try and investigate, I can push it. Do you want me to explain the whole circumstance to him and just drop all this stuff? Like not all, but like like what we're talking about, like you've been in contact, you know.
I would say only bring up any of this information if it is absolutely vital.
I mean, I think laying it down straight that we know.
If he is a suspect, then we can't let him know that we know things.
The problem is that we're not going to glean anything if we keep it on the download. There was a lot of gunfire all of a sudden.
Nowhere in general.
A lot of gunshots.
Indeed, there is. But I'll leave it up to your discretion.
Okay, yeah, I'll
trust your
work on it.
judgment.
I'm concerned about this whole situation. Sorry. I'm gonna be heading out and seeing what the fucking gunfire is.
Alright,
This is probably Necropolis per usual.
Oh, is it Necropolis? It sounded like Knowledge District, but it's probably Necropolis.
What is the Necropolis?
I can show you. I don't personally like going down there. Yeah, it sounds like Necropolis. So there used to be an elevator, but it kind of got destroyed. And it is down over here and down this horrible hole. There's a rope.
just here.
Yeah, so this elevator is busted, and I don't actually think it's here, but there's a rope that leads down. If you're brave enough to go through it, I'm not gonna bother. So. More Necropolis stuff. Resident Sleeper. It sounds like Necropolis, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
False alarm then. Yeah.
Lots of them. Lots of people.
Lots of gunshots. Everyone's go running as per usual. Most of us are probably bored and have nothing really we're doing. If you're curious what all the gunshots and stuff were about, it's just it's coming from below in the Necropolis.
In the Necropolis, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard.
There's a lot of gunfire.
It's coming from down below, so I don't think any of it's up here.
Oh, zombies?
Probably, yeah. Can we talk about the some magic stuff, and then also I can give you some more details.
Of course. I'll take you to my rune shop if that's alright.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Please, after you.
So, did you get an
But yes, Miss Skylark.
Did you get an explanation on what that whole display was? All that magic and stuff?
No, none at all. And I followed up with it, but I was just... I did state Mr. Somewhere's name, and they told me not to, as that was a mistake, as it gives him power?
Yes,
I was not aware of this fact.
The way that it works is kind of like a good old, like a boogeyman tale, you know, like Bloody Mary, say it like 3 times in the mirror, and then it summons them. So by saying the name a shitload and spreading it around, it puts an eye and a target on you. So the fact that you did do that means that you're unfortunately somebody who has been watched by mentioning this stuff. And it makes it also in the future talking about stuff. So like, for example, the information that I passed along to you, now they might be able to hear. And I don't particularly care if they hear this stuff, because I mean, this information has probably been already spilled or been figured out. But in particular, the influence that you had was very strong, even for somebody who just said the name once. So either he was very much present at that moment, or you have talked to them in the past.
I've never met with them before in the entirety of my existence. I've heard of them. I've heard people here talk about them, and perhaps I do have some slight sentiments towards them, regardless of my personal views on the matter. Not to be of one saying that I agree with all methods, but there are some things that they make a valid case for in some regards.
I have to be serious about this. If you are working for them, they have had other people work for them, it seems, and they turn back up a charred body in front of a clinic, or they disappear without a trace ever. So if you are working with them, I would highly suggest telling us now, and then we can figure out something, and then you can come back the next day alive.
Never before.
Okay.
Because I don't care. I might state as a potential point is, if I am being observed, it might be a potential point for recruitment of that sort. From what I have heard, others have been kidnapped in the same manner to be recruited or requested.
Or if you have any magical blood, maybe they'll try and take your blood or use your services, stuff like that. But once again,
perhaps
I am saying this
of
not
high interest or something.
As a head of PR, but I'm saying this as me. If you've got issues with corporations, I understand. But do not work with them. Because what they do not care about you or the people down here. They do not care about the civilians that are being lost in this conflict. They will maim and butcher people to achieve their cause, and their cause is something I do not believe is just. They are out for vengeance and to continue a war they lost so many years ago. They do not want to listen to reason. They do not want to try a more peaceful outcome. Even if it seems what they want to do is kick out the corporates and create a better tomorrow, those people are not the ones that are interested in doing that.
Fair enough points. My only counter-argument to all of that, I suppose, is... Can you truly say that as someone who has been thoroughly influenced and supported by the corporations? Have you talked to every single resident here in the Undercity, every single person in the rows and up above, every other person? Because I believe you will find much more sentiment for not the exact message they send, mind you, but many similar ones.
I haven't, and truth be told, it's difficult because, and I don't expect people to, trust is not something that can just be asked for. It has to be earned, and it is very difficult in a position of somebody like me. I don't expect people to tell me their whole life stories and all their complaints, especially since people in the past who have been in my positions use that as an opportunity to silence criticism. It's difficult, and I'll be honest, I've been shot and stabbed down here and had Yesterday, I even got fucking held at like gunpoint because I was poking around a neighborhood. I guess I wasn't supposed to be in. It's a bit difficult for somebody like me to honestly be able to. Man, it sounds like it's moving all over the place, but I think it's just below us. But
straight below it would.
And the truth is, for somebody like me, I can't just pass a bill and make the world a better place on my own. It's the brutal truth of somebody like me. So even if I did listen to every single person, I can't. I can do my best to try and make it better, but at the end of the day, I'm only one person. I can't fix these people's lives. I can do my best and at least try to listen and do a better job, and at least not bring war to the people that live down here.
Of course, I would not wish war on anyone, but sometimes when messages cannot be received through peaceful means, not to imply I would wish it upon anyone or enforce it against anyone myself, but wars happen for a reason.
I know.
And the motivations behind them, while modeled in history, in the moment, always seem righteous or heretical to either side.
At least as a head of PR, it's my job to listen to people and try and find a better outcome. You know, I realize as somebody, I will never truly understand what it is like to live in a place like this, because I have a nice, comfy home back in Upper City. I am somebody who's had been blessed with a very fortunate upbringing, though there are some things I've had to deal with in the past that have come back, but overall, I've lived a good life. I don't expect people to relate to me. I don't expect to be able to truly understand, but I can try my best and at least try and listen. I mean, at the end of the day, I was the person that pushed the Undercity Council, and the reason that they're not under Masaru anymore is in part due to the actions I took.
Of course.
You know, maybe, and I don't think people will really realize that.
I must ask you, as a counterpoint, what started that push? Was it just, disagreements with Masaru, or was it the attack and the forcing out of Masaru in general?
Part of it was a cover-up. I fucked up.
Do you see?
You know, throw a bunch of shit and sling it onto them and cover them up. But there was still some truth to what I was doing. And now, truth be told, it seems like the council is far more interested in pushing stuff that they think is right, and I don't think they've really listened to any of the people down here, and they're going to cross the union laws and just try and it's all the makings of a fucking police state, and just, you know, it's trading one oppressor for another.
At the end of the day, that's all government and leadership really is trying to find the least oppressive leader, or the least, I would say, obtrusive leader at the time.
I would just hope people would give us a chance and not. I understand the desperation of some of the people down here too, and that, truth be told, some of them might not even have the option if whether or not they wanted to help their cause or not. But as somebody whom I think at least has a choice, and I mean, I want to put trust in you, but at the end of the day, I have to be careful, because you already saw what they did with my blood.
Trust is a very hard thing to obtain, so I expect none of it from anyone at any time, and simply showing my self-worth and willingness to help, I believe, is enough for anyone. Trust is not a matter of this concern. But I do have a gift for you, Miss Skylark, in these troubling times. For you to stay safe in case anything were to ever happen. A body room.
Okay. I've had
I've
these
kept
before.
a private stock of them.
Put it there. You're kind of running
It's
out
of the highest quality I personally can make. I have a few extras just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of zombies are now causing issues, and maybe that's just a fancy cover-up for other stuff, but Like I said,
Well,
I would hope at least before people make a decision that could get them killed, that they at least can talk to me, and I won't sit here and arrest them at least for sharing an opinion that they're not happy, because, well, I am head of PR, so.
Of course. No, Miss Skylark, I don't mean to rush you out the door, but if there is suspicion upon me with the matters that you have brought up, then I think it would be best for you not to be associated here, at least for a time, until those can be cleared out.
I would also highly recommend not going off on your own. I would highly recommend at least being around other people as much as possible, because people have been kidnapped when they're alone. So, and if you're,
I would
if you got the eye on
agree.
you, yeah. So just be careful.
After you.
Good luck.
You as well. I'm off to see if young Abel is around.
Mhm.
I suppose, to keep someone busy.
I want to go check the Grove. Drake is 100% somebody that could get snatched and killed. 100%. Interested in checking out the Grove. Yeah, the problem I just have with the Necropolis stuff, and it's 100% on me, is it just always feels like stuff happens down there that's really cool and interesting, and it's just like a part of the map you just like I can't justify going. And I understand everything can't be about me. I have no idea what those two are up to, and I'm not going to bother them. So it can kind of suck. But that's a me personally thing, and it's not. I don't think it's a pretty legitimate complaint to actually make. It just sucks. Lots of stuff happens down there. So for all I know, it's just people wanting to try and like get like a crystal or look at something, and a bunch of more people went down there that weren't supposed to, and it create like it's like
You get someplace where I can send them up, honestly.
It's like a lot of people go down there and it triggers more of a response. So I mean, I did see the zombie and spawn. I'm not surprised that there was an attack, but I'm like now I'm left here. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I guess I can go grab some crystals and meditate real quick. I haven't actually done that in a little bit, and I may as well do that. I'm gonna grab an air and fire crystal, and I'm gonna go to my sunspot. I know my magic would have worn off a while ago, like an hour ago. Yep, no one up here. I believe the way that this works, I can just alt tab and mess with stuff. Okay, I need to world ice. That's funny. I have different animation. World ice. So air is first, fire is second. This is the way I do it. Ooh, 2 9s, so that's an 18. Okay, 2 9s, 18. I don't have it anymore, unfortunately. I don't have the toggle because I didn't think I'd need it again. But I would be at that. I think that's 98% charge. So next time I were to do it, I'd probably cap out. Even if I roll 2 nat 1s, I'd still cap out. So, yay. Yeah, it's a meditation, quote unquote, and then sunbathing. Pfft. I'll lean up against the fucking thing. It also helps me cut out some time because I'm like, well, everyone is fucking killing zombies in the Necropolis, and I can't really get involved. And like more than half the RP is doing it. I'm like, uh-oh, yeah, I'm kind of stuck up here, so. Do we have 2 hours left? Yeah, we have like 2 hours left. Jeez, I feels like this session has gone by really slow. Last Neon Divide, like, episode felt like only 3 hours. Like, it felt like we had like an hour disappeared somewhere. Probably just in the gala. But, no, this one's definitely been like, okay. I don't have as much stuff to do. I have more stuff to do in the row, funnily enough. Normally, it's like Undercity is my session to do things, but nope. Pine might come around. That's the only one is if Pine comes around, then I can talk more to her about stuff. But I don't know if they're gonna be down at all, so. And then after I'm done meditating and sunbathing, I can go put up my crystals, and then probably, hopefully people will be done. Editor's note, they were not done. I haven't heard gunshots in a little bit. This is when, like, it turns out there was, like, a PvP fight down there, and, like, everyone's fucking dead. At least, my character doesn't... The only character Amelia is, like, super attached to right now is a Pine that should be obviously devastated over. Rain, I would have to think about a lot more. Especially the circumstance of what happened. Thing is, I don't think like Amelia's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go slip down a rope and die, get trapped down there. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. LOL. So, and she doesn't have a reason to go down there. She would be before, like, oh my god, rain, oh my god. But even then, when I was walking back, I saw her. So if I was still like obsessing over rain, I would have saw it and like talked to her there. But when I was like walking out, so I'm like, I would know where they're at. She's had so many names. I've had to learn so many names for Catbug's character, because at first it was O'Hare, then it was Annabella, and then it was, I think it was Rain next. There might have been a name in between. There's like other names like Galler. There's Titania for a little bit. Now it's Cynthia. Now it's Cynthia, so I should swap over to Cynthia. Yeah, it's funny because I've been through all of it, so for me it makes sense. But like for anyone else, it's like new coming. Holy shit, the shit between our characters is super fucking complicated. I'm tempted to let's just fire off a few shots. See what happens. There was one time where we did that as a bit, and it actually almost fucked up everything, which was hilarious. There were like some people were trying to do a run on the corporate like docks, and we were there like just memeing, and we're like, oh yeah, let's just shoot up with this fucking billboard over here, and like just like, oh god, that was so funny. Because we 100% didn't even know. We just were memeing. Exactly. If I really wanted to be slow. That's why I'm like, in the future, I'm like being more sly or trying to push stuff. Problem is, if you push stuff, like, it's like, well, what the fuck am I pushing without anyone else? Unless I'm just trying to break into something, but I used to do that before, but I'm not very good at it, so. I have no edges that allow me to really be stealthy, so. That being said, I can jump, so I can like jump around. Like for example, yesterday in the wasteland, or yeah, well, technically it was 2 days ago, but wasteland, for example. But even then, Lamau. It's pretty easy to get caught, honestly. It's hard to remain perfectly stealthy. You would have to have a specifically tuned avatar to actually blend into like a lot of like background stuff. You'd actually have to do like camouflage if you didn't want to do straight up like active camouflage or the cloaking stuff. And the whole point of my disguise was just kind of like hide in plain sight. But I also like skulking around and memeing. How much time has it been? I actually don't know. I think it's been about like 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I don't actually have a set time to do this. I just do this just to waste some time. I can also, if I'm super fucking bored and there's nothing going on, just like straight up just call it early too. And I know that there's another way to go down to the necropolis that isn't super dangerous. I just don't know about it, and it's secret, so. Oh, look, everyone's to the clinic now.
Yeah, I guess.
You had a choice. You could either sell it to me or give it to them.
Either that's a depressed fire spirit or it's gonna be a bomb.
If she actually does bring it back, I'll sell it to you. How much do you want for it?
Where did you get that?
Hey, you feeling?
I'm gonna want that back!
How you feeling?
Speaking of wanting something back, sir,
Look, I got shot.
I could get my broom back.
Oh, your broom! Yeah, it is down
Your
there.
leg's still fucked?
I left it by the.
You make it down there?
Found all kinds of crazy stuff, MP.
Got shot and I dropped it.
Oh, you made it down?
No, I was asking if you made it down.
Okay, excellent. Just remember where.
Oh no. I stayed up here and guarded the clinic. And it's a good thing too, because do you know what was down there?
Yeah.
Battle wyverns. They've set up in the necropolis, fully entrenched.
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Had a lot injured, but everyone's okay. Yep. So,
Were they kicked out?
future we got a probably mission to do. Nope. We were repelled.
Oh yeah, I
Cool,
was
never
asking,
heard.
yeah, I was
We're
asking
still
if you
down
were
there.
repelled. There's still people down there? Is there any other way down
Shadow
there
wyverns,
besides
yeah.
that fucking rope, by the way? The other rope is like trash. Like there's no
I don't know,
way.
I've never really been down there actually.
Because like in the future, like I mean, with what I know about that, just going down that rope with a broken elevator is going to just it's not going to be possible to be able to go down
It's a
there.
bottleneck.
It's a terrible bottleneck, yeah.
Yeah.
If they stole
We need to find another way.
their serial numbers and trackers and
We need someone to guard that rope too. They could entrench us down there, trap us.
I know, exactly. They
So if
could
we know
just-
another way up or down, it'd be great.
Especially since they have their like teleportation abilities. Yeah, no, absolutely not. There's no way in hell people should be going down there. If we have anyone down there, they need to get the fuck out. I'm not a military person though, so I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah. If they go down there again, there needs to be a team at that rope to make sure nothing's messing with the exfil point.
Is anyone watching the rope right now?
I'll be sure to remind
I think everyone came out.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's there guarding the hole or not, but I would avoid the area, Amelia. You're not exactly armored at the moment.
Yeah, I know. What is that coming in?
What the hell is that?
Oh, I think it's one of the wyverns.
I thought I glowed bright.
Do you know how much a Valkyrie rifle?
That's a big case.
Is Mr. Sloan in?
Right there.
Sloan. Mr. Sloan? We have your shipment of weapons.
Supplement suppressants. For the shuttle ones.
Perfect. Put that in back for now.
Finally.
And keep an eye on all the people in here.
I'm gonna go take a seat over there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Excuse me, people with money, power, and influence. Can we get a technician down here who is much better than me?
I'm gonna lower my voice before I just start talking.
I'm a medic, not a technician. What's the problem?
That's why I asked if we could get one down here. Synthetic is not in a great shape. I am not skilled enough to deal with this.
Where, over here?
Yes, I tried to use yours as tools.
Where's Runa? They're pretty techie.
Okay.
Slight emergency. Wasteland Mayor is in critical condition over there. Are you a technician of any sort?
I would love a cred ship. I do have a thing.
Oh shit. Anyone know a mechanic?
Basic living items. Fuck yeah.
I watched a movie. If we're so desperate, I'll try.
Okay.
I've been broke for so
Kenji, are you nearby? Are you able to help?
Kenji's over there.
Oh wait, are you?
I finally.
Kenji's the one that was trying.
Would you like to buy another?
The other one is I think her name is Veronica. I don't know how to reach her.
Or like just powered down. Or like out of condition.
He is not powered down either.
Okay. Yeah,
Good.
that's what I meant. Alright, just want to make sure that he's.
Are you able to try again? Amelia's seen a lot of movies about this stuff. I'm sure they could probably help you out.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my goddamn best. But
Runa said
anyway,
you should do it.
God damn it.
I can help too.
I'm a mechanic.
Amelia can cheerlead you.
Well, they can cheerlead
Oh,
each other.
you too.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, they can actually help each other. So I would assume.
Mechanica 3, I have all free specialties.
All three specialties. We got some fucking advantage going on. These are real rolls. Thank God you have advantage. That was 2.
I'm taking that fucking flaw. I want you to know this.
With a 12
This is
plus
fucked.
3, you are able to stabilize and repair Agduma's legs to functionality. Agduma.
Okay.
You will not be able to use your fancy hops for the rest of the day.
Well,
so you are stabilized and incapacitated for the session.
Thanks
This
for
is a
helping me
serious
out
problem.
with this.
Is this caused
They're
by our
right below our
friends?
feet.
You know, honestly, what stops them
Yes.
from just placing a bunch of explosives down there and then detonating it and bringing the whole Undercity down?
Shit. That might be what they're doing.
Could be.
Sorry that I fucked up so many times. I'll make sure not to even attempt the next time. Unless, you know.
Yeah, once we get a group
If
together,
the
we should probably
failing makes
mention
it
that
worse.
possibility. I don't know if
That's
anyone might have seen anything out of the ordinary, but that is a very,
I'd
very
still rather attempt than not.
bleak outcome if they just drop the whole city.
Yeah, no, that's
Thank you for at least
meeting level
attempting.
of
That is
severity.
appreciated.
And by the sounds of the gunfire,
do
there's a
the
lot of
mechanics
activity,
deal?
so I might call a union meeting.
I think they ran
Get
off.
all
I
the
think they're dealing with their own
corporations
injuries and
involved.
stuff too.
Got it.
Yeah. They have a presence here, and now they need to be dealt with.
Do we have any security footage by chance? Anyone go down there and get any footage of like what's going on? Because that'll help, you know, declare a state of emergency.
Avalon had no presence down there.
Fuck. Okay.
I
Well,
believe. Unless Sloan went down, I'm not sure.
I don't think Stallone did.
So. Why were we down there?
Kenji, if you want to swap
Hey, hey.
Recovering a body.
Shadow Ravens had taken control of the facility, which had previously been under control of a ally of ours who was very knowledgeable in the arts of necromancy and magic. Her name was Anessa, and they were, her servants, more or less. The
So we
operation
went
was a
down there
West
to find a
operation to
dead
get this.
body.
That's correct. However, I was hoping to... I was down there to assess, see what we could find in addition to that. My motives were beyond that.
Understood. Oh, I don't need to speak to them. Case.
Yeah, you still want to talk?
Yes.
Right.
Somewhere that you would like to talk.
Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good.
Thank you.
Thank you, though.
But suffice to say, our options are being loosened as it progresses.
Indeed. Well, Skylark, it would seem that with recent developments, if we are going to put up a better defense, now is the time.
We're probably going to need to call a union meeting and see if we can't declare a state of emergency. Considering what I'm hearing down there, where they're actively doing stuff, and considering their history of bombings, if they're using it as an operation, and considering how entrenched they are down there, I can tell that the only way we have to go in currently is that fucking rope. It's going to be too difficult to go down there and continue to do that, especially if they just watch that entrance.
Indeed, but we do already have a set amount of resources that have been given to us by our upper managements. I believe if we were to pull this into a union meeting, it might strain things further.
Okay, so we have to keep it on the down low then?
I think we got most
I
of them.
believe that might be more helpful for the situation.
Because I know I can't pull a whole lot of as a head of PR. I can't pull a whole lot of security resources.
You wanna walk around?
Indeed, but every little bit helps.
You know,
As my position of head of operations, I do have more pull as far as defense there. I oversee most of military forces that are in operations. So I do have a bit more pull as far as what I can arrange.
Whoa, look at him. Oh,
Indeed.
disgusting.
And I
This needs to
can
be a
make it
coordinated
so...
effort.
And I can assist in the PR department of trying to justify this expenditure. Simply put, we cannot let a terrorist cell like this run completely unabated. If we let this cell grow, they're only going to expand to more rows and more sections of Sanctuary City.
Absolutely. And they've dared to have open warfare already.
I don't know. It seems
Precisely.
to find me especially likes blowing up all of my places.
No, I just don't.
Luckily, it was
Your
just
plate.
me this
Just
time.
do regular medical. Don't do any magic.
Your shop
Yeah, the
looked
hookah
okay.
shop blew up.
Righty.
It's early
We already have our
Yeah,
support from
it's
Mr.
early.
Augustine on Masaru's part. Those forces will be sent down as well.
I got a massive scar
If
on
we
my
can get in
back now.
contact with perhaps Valkyrie, that will be some additional hands. And the Wyverns are already on scene.
Let me lower my voice. I'm talking over them. I'm probably.
Very good.
Hey, look, I was just helping people.
So, I believe it would be time for the three of us to make our calls. We need to shore up key locations around the city. We know that they can teleport. We need to be ready from any direction.
Understood.
We should be able to handle the back line. There's
Just
a lot
know
of
there are
security
some-
forces that can keep an eye on stuff. That way we can send the more experienced people down to deal with this threat directly, and then we'll handle the defensive operations.
Indeed.
And Shimetsu has more than a few options to combat things in both frontline warfare and alternative means.
Indeed.
To
Avalon also has some other resources at our hands as well.
Also, if there's any fortifications that need reinforced, of course, Geb is going to be able to help, especially if we have a if this is why I'm like declaring a state of emergency is nice, because it frees up a lot of extra funds, and I don't get yelled at from my bosses on why we're spending a bunch of unnecessary money on expenditures that aren't really listed. You know, security's great and all, but
Indeed.
there's only so much I can
But
pull.
do we believe that there is enough evidence to convince every CEO of this fact?
I mean, if we go down there and we actually have recorded evidence of a gunfight with this stuff going on, then yeah, that's going to change a lot of minds. But you know, hearsay only goes so far.
Yeah.
Especially since I wasn't down there.
Did you mention yet what your hypothesis was? What they could be doing down there with the bombs, possibly?
That too is they have a history of using
They could set up
bush
something like a cavern
rooms and
and-
stuff.
That
Maybe
is true as
goes
well.
down. Or beams.
The only bit of,
that you can blow up.
Certified, I promise.
the only bit of bad news that I do have to bear is I was able to speak with Trident about this. They do not seem to be keen on joining in on the front.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
hi Slash, are you here to help me do medical treatment?
Will they be able to assist in the as far as managing the public end of it at least?
It's called Operation.
It would seem. They were a bit of a
And
hard
Trident
case to
is
try
not-
and speak with.
I can see what I can try if I can pull any, at least ask them to cover the public end of this. If they can't
Indeed.
vote,
If each of you could reach out in that respect, I believe that would help push the matter further.
Yes, there's a GS walking around too.
after all, they do their primary strength is information. I'd say we let
Indeed.
them handle their strengths while we handle whether we lead on to ours.
My brain
I
said
agree.
grass sprout, so to be fair, it wasn't much better.
Cool.
I would recommend if we go down again in the future to try and get some kind of like footage as well, just for from a PR standpoint.
It sounds like Brussels sprouts.
Indeed. I do believe I was able to capture a small bit from the clinics before they were destroyed.
Goodness, that's so cute.
Wait.
But it's
No, it's
GS.
It's GS. Yeah.
Do you know how to
GS,
spell?
So green.
Very problematic how soon this is after the attack up here.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they were already set up down there and they
Indeed.
launched from down there, possibly.
They did come
Yeah,
from that
a little bit.
direction.
To,
They
nearby.
did come from that direction yesterday, or actually 2 days ago.
Green.
What radio should we be on?
Though, either way,
I don't know.
this was a quick setup, as
You're all good.
not too long ago there was the incident with the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Precisely.
Things were empty back then. Or they were simply hiding.
Over there, who told Cross that was a mage.
The blue one that walked that way?
Anything
Yes,
else?
The one that walked that way. He told Cross that I was a mage.
I believe that should be all for
Not that I
now.
can think of.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
You gonna fist fight him?
Same.
You gonna
But-
fist fight him?
I do believe that we should speak with the council about this.
Mm-hmm. Should we put up a meeting or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should try and pull an emergency meeting now.
Okay.
I do believe
I won't
that'd
go
be a
far.
good idea, given the matter.
See you in the barracks.
Indeed. Have all the wounded been tended to?
Yes.
Is Mr. Taggart able to be next?
What's wrong?
No. I'm more
Just
standing
baiting
around
around.
waiting to see if anybody else comes in.
coming in.
Oh,
Understood.
doing well.
Alright.
How's he looking?
Yeah, Tigers was a little
Doing
worse.
all
Anyone
but
mind what?
Fun
I can
stable.
explain what this.
They're all
under
pretty messed up from
is.
fragmentation grenade. and a couple of,
I see.
Franklin, he's very
Are
nice.
they unconscious at
He's
least?
been very polite.
This one wasn't
Yeah.
bad though.
Everyone else is able to
Mm.
get back on the feet,
Can't
but
feel my left
not so much for Tiger right now.
Got it.
He's cool.
He might need a day.
So now it's our target.
Not bad.
Maybe in a day you'll be able to do that.
Nope. Please don't shoot Franklin.
Is this the only bed for tonight?
Sorry, just in a couple of weeks.
Yes, all the rest are good to go.
Wiping out undead.
Oh, I see we had a delivery?
That's fine.
Indeed.
Everyone's really good at making some super
Are these the, you-know-whats?
best I've ever had. Anyways,
Yeah, they are.
can I go in to drop this off?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Thank
Good
you very
enough
much.
production was quick.
Alright. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Oh, there he is.
How's it going?
Nah, it's going fine. Thanks. Joe, I feel
Righty. So, go ahead and make your calls. See what you can pull down, and I'll try and get a meeting together.
everything just went right.
Understood.
I don't know what that means.
Is there any psychophanta stuff I can call? Hmm.
Detroit. Do you know what just happened? Do you know what just happened? You might want to call Sailor. Because if this is what I think it is. Fucking.
Sounds like something bad is happening.
I'm gonna leave you guys to this.
So I have a gatherer. I have a data architect.
You
I
guys
have a
fancy like
sorcerer.
first maybe
I don't think I have anything I can
About things that
call.
we talked about yesterday.
Indeed. That may also be something we need to do overnight.
Gotcha. Are you holding up?
I'm fine. I received a few grazes from gunshot wounds, but that's about it.
Okay.
Good. Well, not good still, but better than what it could be.
Oh, I assure you, compared to what I dealt with them, a few cuts and scrapes is an understatement.
Gotcha.
I don't think there's anything off the top of my head I
Have
can
you
call
had to deal with
down.
these shadow wyverns before? All of you had to deal with them?
Indeed.
Yes, we have.
Okay, firstly, they were all using Valkyrie guns. Like, all of them
I
using
noticed that as
Valkyrie
well.
rifles.
Didn't have those the last time.
Well.
Are there any missing Valkyrie shipments? I know, like... No. Are any of you Valkyrie? I assumed Geb because of the pink, but...
Shipments.
Ah, okay, so that explains blades and guns.
I don't think if they haven't officially reported any of them, we can't find any, unfortunately. I can check.
Indeed. And I believe that's a conversation that needs to happen.
Sounds like it's something I don't need to be part of.
Can you tell me an information on why the shadow wyverns were there?
Thank you for letting us know.
Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello?
Hello, I'm checking to see if Valkyrie has officially, like, reported any, like, lost shipments of weapons. I'm using my data architect. It's like a fun
Damn.
So what's your plus?
Huh?
And you have plus 3,
4.
right?
Plus 4. 4 psychophonic.
4. Okay. You don't see any reports like that.
Nothing else? Okay.
But you do know how... Hold on, let me mute, or go on whisper. I mean, you know how products work. Like, Geb is all about products and providing. That's weird. Where are all these pristine, fresh off the line guns coming from with no reports of missing guns? That's weird.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I couldn't be of no help.
Valkyrie never reported any lost guns, but there's
We need to have a meeting
something
with the council.
very odd about it. So.
Wondrous.
As soon as possible.
Hey, Case, are you on this radio? Apparently, Sloan and Lilith would like a meeting with the council.
Who gave this to you? Wait, where did this come from?
Alright, just let me know when you're free.
Like, who gave this to you? You did.
He's currently in a meeting right now, but he should be coming over as soon as he's done, so.
Very well. Has the tavern been cleaned?
I don't know if it's officially been cleaned. I'm not sure if it's the best meeting spot.
Right, then I have one in mind.
What are you doing, Splash? Hey there. Causing trouble?
This is the package according to Sailor. This is the correct thing. This is not the rage-inducing drugs.
What? What's wrong? Hi there.
I'm gonna go out for a walk for a bit.
Trying to make me feel better. That's nice of you.
Hello, Miss Amelia.
The fuck was that?
I'm having controller problems.
I'm doing a sweep. I'm checking around.
Right, so.
I'll see. Oh, I didn't even take it. I don't want to go.
Aye. Arr.
Hello?
Do you know where the golden
Perhaps you can help us,
garbage?
yeah.
The golden garbage.
The
What?
golden garbage.
Is that a restaurant?
We're looking for the treasure.
Precious treasure.
No,
well,
no. Yeah.
Well, I found a treasure in a lake in the Mushroom District. I don't know if there's still any left, but there might be stuff there. But I'd be careful.
Oh.
The golden garbage.
The golden garbage, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, if you're gonna look for anything, I'd look for there.
take
Just
a
be
look.
careful.
The mushrooms.
Thank you for the tip.
Good
isn't
luck.
Like, this isn't like the pipes, I tell you. Have a good one. We can't sail them.
Golden garbage.
Oh, pardon me.
Going to use my magic. So 12:42. So that will wear off.
I'll be back.
Damn it! It went inside.
If you want to hand someone a sniper rifle and put them on a cliff side of the facility, and all that they see, I can do that.
Yeah. I'll find you in a moment. I gotta make this call. So I'll come back now.
I'd like to go and get back to
Very well.
maintaining the shadow shrines, but I'm worried if I'm just out walking about, people think that there's a zombie invasion and just start shooting at me. Would you mind accompanying me to
What?
the,
Fucking polite zombie. I'm not part of this, but I'm part of it now. Smile.
The mushroom district is full of mushrooms.
Righty, we can speak cleanly in here. That room that you're holding is an anti-magic room. And there has been a double sum effect made onto this place. Hopefully they was
Very
able to
well.
sever any vision in front of the clinic, so he doesn't know where you went.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you're both here, this is the most secure site I have.
Mm-hmm.
It is devoid of any mana magic. Additionally, that crate
Well, then.
is full of an experimental aerosolized gas that can be used to help weaken the enemy. I'm going to be speaking with the council to hopefully set up dispensers around the city in key locations that can spray them down and weaken them.
I see.
And
Especially if the
elsewhere.
abominations come, that'd be a great boon.
Absolutely. I have 2 key targets that I believe are currently moles.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, due to an increasing amount of suspicion, I believe that Mr. Cross is one of them.
It would either be Cross or potentially
Really?
Anessa.
Indeed, someone within Masaru, but with how strongly Mr. Cross is pushing a certain project, it certainly looks like him. Are you willing for me to disclose that information?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. We ran a scan on the blood of those large lightning creatures that attacked a few days ago. They were abominations that were made from both kidnapped persons and from Amelia's blood. Was able to electrically charge them, allow them to cast lightning magic.
I see.
That blood sample, we believe, was in the hands of Masaru. Avalon has not taken any of Amelia's blood samples.
And that's the only place they could have gotten a pure sample of blood, because like, you know, you can't really pick up a good enough sample of blood off of like me getting shot in the street or something.
Precisely.
Yes, quite, and you wouldn't voluntarily give your blood to any other thing, especially after that incident.
Nah, they already put a few rounds into me. I don't particularly care for them.
Indeed. But I believe that Mr. Cross is trying to siphon some of these magical blood samples and give them to our friend to make more of these abominations. He was trying yesterday to take a sample of a particular mage that I believe would have been awful to say the least. It would have given healing properties.
That is concerning.
But the other mole that I now strongly suspect after the events today is Mr. Drake.
I had
We had the crystal scan him today.
Mhm.
Not only did he glow, but additionally, MP has the ability to sense when our friend is on planet. But that exact feeling is coming from Drake.
Really?
I talked with Draco more afterwards, and seemed insistent that they weren't working on anything, even though I tried my best to at least provide some open avenue. Apparently he said the name, and that was it at some point. But
Indeed, he spoke it in the clinic on the couches. I don't believe that was an accident.
Indeed, especially when the information has been broadcasted there for people not to do that.
Precisely.
At least they weren't willing to openly admit
Those are
anything
two
to me.
that we're working off of.
They the only thing that they really mentioned that seemed honestly not unusual, but anything worthy of note was leveling the complaint that, like, you know, none of the higher ups, none of the corps ever really mentioned or cared too much of hearing what the people like down here want, which that's the only thing I heard that wasn't even really concerning, considering it's not uncommon for anyone of whistleblower statues to be unhappy with the status quo. But
Yes, as it's a pretty common thing
Indeed.
within the slumbers. And he
It's
would
hard to
be.
say for sure.
Yes. Though he does put himself in a very convenient location within the community.
That he does. That
can't ignore
offer to
that.
help place wards that were more powerful in the clinic.
he
Seemed
as a sign of good faith, he did pass me over a body rune, which we could potentially fucking fuck. Such a dipshit. We need to get it scanned, don't we?
I would.
Fucking fuck. I'm gonna do that right now. Because it might be a listening device.
Oh, they
Where
didn't
am
see the
I?
gun.
Where am I? Oh, God! Don't such a high price on the seats.
That's it.
We got our
I think Cross is about to shoot people. We need to desperately just try and find MP, because if this was a recording device, then, well, we have our answer. Has anyone seen MP?
No, probably in the clinic. You're gonna have to ask the guard.
Is anyone in the clinic right now, or is it closed?
No.
Okay. That's not good. They would know. They would know if MP was in there.
That's probably only gonna need one, maybe two. So that means I gotta get that. That means, oh my god. I hope I can find.
Have you seen MP by chance? The little robot?
Not for a while. Did you need something with them?
Yeah, I needed a scan. Might be in the water district. I'm worried that they're in that house with a person I fucking hate, so. Or they might have gotten off, which is an oof if that's the case.
I am completely fucking lost.
Has anyone seen
Where
the
is
tiny
the golden girl?
Has anyone seen the tiny little robot MP?
The tiny spark. Oh, no. I have not seen that.
No.
I have no idea what that is.
Aren't they hanging around the clinic?
Listen.
I didn't see them in the clinic or around it.
They're just running around.
Well, I got plenty of action over on.
Have you seen
Mars,
MP?
Fighting off like undead.
Have you seen MP? The little robot?
Not recently.
Fuck. MP? MP, where are you? What the fuck are they? You need to make sure I didn't just get bugged, because if that's the case, then we got fucked. I think I know what they're at.
No. Do it right now. Do it anyways,
Okay,
because it's
okay, let's
nothing.
roll a stress
I need to
roll.
go to the onsen for some fucking self-help.
Hanging.
Say that last part again. Say that last part again, but pronounce every syllable.
They could also just be off the map, simply put, which is like a massive fuck. Ugh. Though, to be fair, there is a glaring issue with leaving the important crystal that can be used to figure out people's thing and having somebody on it that then isn't on the map. Oof. Hope that's not the case. There might be. I'm gonna maybe check the air district up there. MP. 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 Where the fuck are you?
I think you've got that brain scurvy real
Sounds
bad.
very... I can hear it. Can you hear the music? Do you hear it?
I think you're losing it.
Fuck. I'm tempted to ask the gyms if they're even on the map still. I can drop the rune, but I'm like, I want to scan that rune in particular. God damn it. God fucking damn it.
I'm Leah. For what?
Yeah.
Has anyone seen a tiny
would you be able
bot?
to pick some place that you would feel comfortable talking?
Okay, I guess we can go look for them, but...
Can I make something clear? Does nobody know where the fuck MP is at all?
I've not seen.
This is a fucking joke. We gave them our important crystal, and we can't find them. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. What's that over there? Is that just a random water crystal? I guess this is mine now. Oh, hold on. Is this somebody's crystal? Hold on. It's a very weird crystal. I think it's on the map. I think it's a crystal and reserved for somebody. You know, maybe I don't want to pick up that crystal. Maybe maybe not. It's funny. It's like, hey, maybe we should you know, have the person with our extremely valuable crystal, our plot device, not disappear off by themselves. and before they ended up at the place where I needed to be. I get the feeling they might have just logged off, and unfortunately there's situations like this where it's like, hey, we want to scan our fucking thing.
Magic is doesn't make sense, but I
don't want to go into the ice district. I don't want to go across that bridge. Well, the number one thing that we could do to see if I did get bugged, or if Drake really is like, hey, if I'm starting to fucking glow like mad and the rune that they have glows like mad, yeah, maybe, Oh my god, there you are. Can you, hey, MP. Can you scan me with that crystal real quick? It's specifically like this room.
PM first.
Do you need a ping?
Yes, please.
Specifically this rune to see if it like really like explodes all of a sudden.
Hello.
Hello, we're scanning you.
Hello.
So Drake gave me a he said it was a body rune, so we're scanning all this stuff to see if it was bugged or not.
To see if like the rune is good?
Yeah, like to see if the rune, because if I start glowing all
Are
of
they
a
frozen
sudden.
for anyone else?
Oh no, am I disconnecting? Oh no. Oh god, I'm disconnecting.
I think they were scanning to see if the crystal glowed
I have
around
no
them.
idea why there's a shock grenade there.
Shock grenade? What?
Oh, somewhere else.
This is the second time I'm getting disconnected. No.
Well, if you're here still, you're blinking. When they come back, it is glowing very slightly, but not very intense.
The rune.
Oh, the rune.
There you go. Damn it. I get the feeling Drake is just a red herring and not a thing, but I still, in character, would be like, yeah, if this would be a good time, have this body rune on you that's always on you to make sure you're safe or whatever, and it's, oh man, it's just also bugged, you know, so Mr. Nowhere can keep an eye on you. Also, it's gonna take me 20 fucking minutes to load in. It was their trap card the entire time. Gotta get my shit. And then turn off music. I fucking died anyways. Hello? Are you talking at all? I think my audio might be bugged. Are you talking? Are you talking for yes? Can you hear me? Hello? I think my audio's bugged. Lamau. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta rejoin the instance because the game sucks. Hold on. I had this issue before in official. God. Why is VR chat acting stupid today? Ugh. Please. Oh, it is glowing a little bit, which is mildly concerning. That means if I'm glowing, I think I can't do any of that. That means I was found out somehow. I hope it's not like oh, you talked to somebody that was watched and now you're fucked. Because I mean I don't think that's the case because it's kind of dumb. But because I haven't really done anything, so not that I'm aware of. Unless them using my blood is. Speedrun. Fuck. Speedrun over.
Okay, she's coming back.
Geblo.
Hi, can you hear?
Welcome back again.
Okay. So Sailor said when you were scanned, it didn't light up for the rune, but it did for you, but dimly.
Okay. Okay, good to know. Does it normally light up dimly, or is it not supposed to glow at all?
Not supposed to.
Okay, well I'm fucked.
That means it's almost gone.
Okay, but how did I ever get infected in the first place? I don't know what I did. I don't know.
Not sure.
I think maybe I know what it is. I gotta go talk. Fuck.
It's like, what was that? Still looking for that robot man?
No, I found them. I found them.
Okay.
I can't walk back, so I might have to get the maybe the wyverns to contact. I might even just straight up just send a message. I would think Alice would be out and about, maybe.
Geb cubes. And we're just waiting here for the Geb cubes.
I might even bust. Honestly, I'm just gonna bust in and just say, hey, because I already entered in corrupted anyways, so yeah. The only other thing I can think of to do is to send a ping, send a message just alone.
Right.
But I already got fucking corrupted anyways, and I walked in there, so I don't know. Hey, I'm back.
It's about time.
So, bad news. And unfortunately, I had no way to really contact you, but I did go get scanned. The rune was fine. I'm glowing very slightly, probably because they, you know, used my fucking blood. So.
Indeed. Well, I suppose now he's aware of this location one way or another.
At least we have to.
He can't see you in here, but he knows that it cut you off.
Mm-hmm. So you want me to get out of here?
We'll just have to reinforce it.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't actually get my daily checkup of if I'm fucking infected or not. But at least the rune isn't bugged, so the rune that I have on me is fine. Which also makes me a little less suspicious of Drake, because it would have been a good opportunity to put something on me, because, you know, a body rune served as my protection, is always going to be on me. Yeah. So.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I believe they're more subtle in how they set up those ties. I think they take careful steps to make sure that we don't suspect certain things.
Quite. We need to tread carefully before we move against anyone we suspect.
Indeed.
We won't want to tip them off.
Precisely. I suppose the last thing to disclose with that, as you're already aware, they're clearly looking for something out in the wastes. I'm not sure what, but the fact that they're active out there is concerning.
Indeed.
I've spoken with the Wasteland Council to try and set up a meeting. If you wish, you could be present.
I do believe that'd be quite smart.
You as well, Amelia.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there.
Though perhaps with the glow, not as much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, regardless, the wasteland we don't even know if anywhere is clean there.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would matter either way.
It's also apparently like fading, so it might be gone by the time that meeting happens, anyways.
Very good.
That's good. And hopefully in time, mine fades eventually too. But at least I got the backup rune to potentially have some less than worry, at least.
Indeed.
Well, suffice to say, if you haven't been informed otherwise, Amelia, Mr. Nowhere will probably...
Don't say the name.
Sorry, Mr. No... Sorry.
Man, I really fucked
Mr.
up.
No One.
We're real fuck
Mr.
ups.
No One. Yeah. I fucked. That was a fuck
Indeed.
up.
We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I'm sure this location is strong enough to take those kind of blows, but I still don't want to test it.
Yeah, sorry, a little bit flaky out of character.
We're real dipshits over here.
Our esteemed friend is... After the interrogation of the captain we had taken from... The last thing that they said was... My name and Akduma and my name. To send him his... our regards. So, just so you're aware, he'll most likely be focusing on me if he gets a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of pissed him off.
Unfortunate, anyway.
Exactly. But aside from that, nothing else that was too crucial.
Mm-hmm. I haven't run into anything. Apart from the, blood stuff. Which I guess that means I have something else to explore, so...
That being said, I would be very wary about blood... Actually, having said that... I'd be very wary about giving blood to our friends Masaru, even if it's voluntary.
I agree.
Whether or not you have any properties they may want, we can't rule out that fact.
Indeed.
And same could be said about anyone else who has received blood from them. Any slumber. So, if there's any contingencies within they might use with any of the populace, it might be a good idea to keep that in mind.
Indeed. But I suppose that is most of the things that need to be said behind closed doors. We do need to have that
Right.
meeting with the council before the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we should proceed. I'm sure Mr. Wheeler's meeting is finished by now.
Indeed.
Yeah, I saw them out and about.
I
All of them.
suppose. If perhaps he is aware now that this location is cut off from his influence, perhaps we should just bring them down here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
True. Better we burn one location than others.
Indeed. So, let me go make a call and pull them down here as discreetly as I can. I'll be back shortly.
Understood. Well, isn't this a mess, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. It doesn't surprise me that they wanted to make this a staging post, but yeah. I was just hoping it was going to be zombies down there this time.
It makes sense, though. As much as a good staging post it is a good defensible location.
Yeah, it's a fucking pain in the ass to get down there.
It's very precarious to scale down there. And it's basically a kill zone going to the entrance.
Absolutely. I was not going to go down there 1 second, though I was worried about falling down the rope than anything else. Yeah. There's got to be another way in, or we have to make another way, cuz that's just not possible.
Well, it's safe to assume that, given the recent action, I do believe our friend is aware of the other location.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's possible if we gas them out? If we flood that area down there with some gas? I feel like that's too easy. I'm pretty sure they could probably come up with something.
No, the main issue with that is he could easily deploy and redeploy his full system.
Mm-hmm. He might be down there.
Simply wait for his force. It's possible. I don't know for certain.
Apparently by the reactions our crystal-bearing friend had and what Salone said, it seemed like that they were close, very close, like closer than before, so they might be down there. So
oh, that's surprising. This close, I'm surprised he hasn't whisked me away.
Mm-hmm. Who knows, maybe that's the plan. Although, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're just trying to take down anything at this point. Who knows what their next move is going to be.
He'll find I'll be harder to kill. I'll be quite difficult to kill when I really want to be.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about our changeling friend? I assume you looked at the bounty board.
Yes, I did. To say that I was laughing when that happened, I would be lying.
Mm-hmm. You know why I did it, right?
No, I was a little fuzzy. What was the reason?
When it comes to Geb Watch and protection, we don't have particular interest in, letting things slide, and they had a lot of stuff done recently that, did not feel it was, right for them to be using our protection, especially if they're not going to control themselves.
Oh, really? Like, what were they doing that would cause you to relinquish protection? I was actually rather shocked immediately.
Well, there's a huge medical bill that they have to pay out from Geb, because we paid for it, and they ended up maiming a bunch of civilian populace, so I'm not going to stand for that.
Oh, yes. Definitely not good for your humanitarian aspect. Harboring a known terrorist who's willing to harm innocents.
Yeah, they crossed the line. I don't think they know. I don't think they know the damage that they can do to people.
Well then, it looks like Miss O'Hare won't be as bold when they try to brazenly do anything in front of us again.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I think they've lost a lot of things that kept them back. It's kind of like I've got nothing to lose anymore.
Well, that is a shame. You know, because the terms of them being free were only as long as they maintained their quorum and protection was provided.
I will say one thing though.
Now that they lost that, they have nothing.
Multiple corporations have tried, Shimetsu included, to capture them and use them for their own uses, and it did not end well for them. Don't be the next one to try.
Oh, I will not. I assure you, capture will not be my games. Merely ending them would be the objective.
I really wanted to try and give them
just so you're aware,
another chance. Because of their history. Figured that maybe, you know, they were trying to turn a new leaf this entire time and never got the chance, but I guess I was wrong, so.
That's the problem, Milia. It's hard to say. You don't live a life like you do. Openly trusting people. You can be friendly with people, yes, but in the end, most people just take advantage of you. There's of course working relationships as we've of course maintained. But you and me both know as well as each other when we probably wouldn't say we're friends. It's the unfortunate fact of being in the corporate field. In the end, people end up betraying you if they can.
Yeah. We've done it before. I'm not surprised, I guess. Just disappointed.
Well, they had their chance. They've had multiple chances. Now their luck's run out. Now the only thing they can do is stay in hiding. And be as if they don't. They'll most likely be dead by multiple companies and associations.
When you found your magic, did you hurt people? 'Cause I hurt people when I found out I had magic. On accident. That's how I found out I had the magic, was I hurt somebody.
Oh, that's a funny thing about magic. Some people react very differently, and some don't.
I wonder with her, with the decision that we made, if that was all really... Because we both have magic. I think we both know that sometimes we can't always maintain 100% control. Sometimes we slip up. Sometimes people get hurt. It's not just magic. It's also true with all sorts of things. You know, we wouldn't all want to be in a Masaru jail somewhere or worse, just because we slipped up once with something we were never asked for.
I'll be honest with you, Amelia. What do you know about shadow magic?
I know I can do a bunch of... I've seen some interesting stuff with it, but... Seems like pretty nasty shit.
Yes, I can. But do you know the truth behind shadow? Quite simply, it is an aspect of magic, like everyone else. Radiant an aspect of life, lights in it, water, lightning, earth. Shadow magic is an aspect of death. And whether you like it or not, sometimes you are just granted with certain affinities. To say that my magic was welcomed would be... well, a colossal understatement. When my magic was manifested, the amount of scorn that I gained, coupled with the fact of what I am, was quite tenuous. Kill that fucking creature. Oh, disgusting, look, it glows. What is that? People don't understand how magic really works. Of course, magic is new, it's terrifying. But of course, what do people do when they react when they don't understand something? They despise it, they hate it, they want to kill it, they want to destroy it. To say that death is something that I am used to, in conjunction with being watched with knives in my back, goes far beyond my position of corporate. It's my life. And it's unfortunate the fact the uneducated fools with magic paint this on those that don't want it. So naturally, I had to go stronger. Conquer my gift. Show them that I could use it without harming anyone. And, well... to those that continue to doubt me, let's just say they do not need really good ends.
I wonder if I made the right decision pulling out.
Alrighty. Has
One
anyone else
moment,
made it yet?
Rona's on radio.
But that's my low show and tell for you as far as magic. Either way, it's something that you're blessed with, regardless of what anyone thinks.
Yeah. Just don't want to have anyone pay the ultimate price because they lost control for 1 second.
And that is upon our part to make sure we uphold that thing. That way those misconceptions by those fools and morons don't get perpetuated. And we don't have to be under the thumb of Masaru either.
Yeah, they fucked up already. I say trusted. It's not like exactly I had a choice, but also, I don't know, maybe I could have thrown up a bigger storm, but they cornered me. And they couldn't even fucking honor their duty as a corp. It's pathetic.
Indeed.
God, they really are taking a fucking long time.
Indeed. But at least going forward, know this. You have nothing to fear from me unless... one pushes buttons.
I'm supposed to do the opposite of push buttons.
Karen.
I'm supposed to like stop, you know, like not do that. So I'm not very good at it though.
Good ideas. Think of the opportunities with the situation. How can you spin it to make it sound in a good light?
What situation? What? Like the whole this whole thing going on?
Precisely.
What with you know who?
It's very simple. We have a known terrorist in our midst, and they openly inciting revolt and actively rebelling against us, undermining our rule, our right. They think they're better than us. And what does this do?
30 minutes till session is over. 30 minutes till session is over. Thank you.
Thanks.
It's very simple. It's very simple.
And just in case broadcast didn't work, 30 minutes till session is over.
Anyways. This may be a small sale, but what does this do in the grand scheme of things?
I guess we'll see soon.
No.
Isn't this? Never mind.
This location is completely safe. It was scanned beforehand, and there's currently an anti-mana rune in place. Do not speak the name in here. It is a strong ward, but I don't want to test it. Now, we've currently called a meeting on behalf of the corporations with the council to call for approval, a greater show of corporate force to be brought to the Undercity. This force will only be in key sites for the protection of the city. Would you like to help me with some of the points that we were speaking on previously?
Yes. Obviously, the central point in defense will be the clinic, since it's a very centralized and easy defensible location. However, throughout there will be barriers erected and defensive points put up in neighboring districts that are nearby. Establish a forward operating base in a sense, with a localized garrison that will be able to pull back if need be. Obviously, the main staging ground we've identified from the Shadow District itself. Now, the main importance that we'll need going forward, though, is a good idea of where and when he can strike. Obviously, we have a defensible location, and we'll have multiple lines of defenses and a rear guard to fall back upon. So the point is basically to be able to successfully repel if we can, but if it comes right to it, we have a stronghold where we can hold out in the worst case scenario.
Indeed. With the factor that our friend can simply teleport his forces wherever it may be, we'll need to have a location that we can put our backup against, somewhere that he can't teleport. So I believe that, using CC's abilities, we should dispel the area around the clinic, make sure that it's clean. And with the help of Geb setting up defenses, we can build that as a key defensive site. That, perhaps other locations, something like the water treatment plant, the tavern, places where we can put our backup against things. That is where we should shore up. With the amount of force that we can pull between the gathered forces of the Wyverns, Shemetsu, Avalon, Geb, Undersec, and more, we can repel whatever of these petty assaults he throws at us. I'm
I hope you
certain
realize
that this...
that the reason why they're attacking so ferociously, attacking lately, is that there has been corporate influence down here and presence, notably in a military sense. So why do you think bringing in more of a military presence is going to solve anything?
So we're supposed to use local security forces that can be under the fucking wing of the Shadow Wyverns to go deal with this threat? Undersec is a fucking joke.
Bring up that point. The point you brought up was incorrect. Not only have we not had any corporate military forces down here as of late, I have supplemented my own with wyverns instead. We have shown no military presence down here for over a week.
Shimotsu hasn't planted any of my forces ever since we've resigned our position. One by one, we have retracted our forces, and all that's been left is the under-civilians, undersect, and private individuals. Corporate presence has been absolutely minimized in here.
And it has. I would also like to bring up the point that clearly he is amassing for another strike. You've heard of what was seen down in the Necropolis. If we don't put these forces in place today, if we don't have our defenses in place by the next attack, he could just steamroll through the city. You and I know full well that Undersec alone cannot take the brunt of this attack. We're going to lose countless civilians if we just leave it to the Undercity. Like it or not, you need all of our help.
And whether you want it or not, he wants the Undercity. And I don't think he would rather, give it willingly.
Indeed. But I don't bring you here to simply lord this over you. I'm aware how you feel about the corporations. But if we give any genuine care about the Undercity and its residents, we need to put up a defense. We can't just let them roam through the streets, shooting as they please. We need to put our foot down and hold them back. They don't have infinite forces. Yes, that ship may have an army on it. But we have twice as many on this planet. This city is full of millions.
Millions of civilians, Mr. Sloan.
Indeed. But thousands of corporate assets with twice the amount of training. They may have some numbers.
And why do you guys feel so sure that it'll be different than last time? Even if you bring more,
Because that was one corporation,
so sure?
as opposed to all, taking a step in. Yes, Trident may not be present. Yes, Valkyrie may not, as I... But that is 5 corporations, one of the most prestigious mercenary companies in the city, and the forces on the Undercity itself, all contributing to this effort. Not only was there a lack of personnel before, there was a lack of coordination, and a lack of a defensible location. This time around, we have defenses that can neutralize elements of their strengths. We can weaken them. We can pull them apart.
And I'm guessing this is what you want. I'm guessing this whole garrisoning of the Undercity is what you want to use your safe houses for? The ones you already received from us?
I believe that these safe houses should be filled with supplementary forces as a last reserve. They should be filled with a small garrison in each. They should only be called upon in extreme emergency. They can be the final bit of cavalry.
Sorry, you have these supply houses with a supplementary guard, but where's your main force? Because I don't think you're gonna Garrick. I can't speak. I don't think you're gonna turn the clinic into barracks.
That is fair. But Gibbs' construction and Gibbs' ability to build up defenses are some of the best in the galaxy. That combined with Avalon's medical support, with Shometsu's weaponry, with all of our boots on the ground, we have more than enough troops to garrison that clinic.
No, I'm not concerned of you not being able to garrison the clinic. I am sure you can do that. I mean, where are you going to keep however many troops you do bring down here? Because I don't think the clinic can store a barracks plus an infirmary.
That is a fair point. The clinic can hold as much as it can, as well as all these safe houses. But for the most part, these forces will be kept just out of reach. I currently have many of the districts surrounding the Undercity on standby, able to be called in within a few minutes. Yes, it slows reaction time, but it makes it so that there doesn't have to be an army set up in the Undercity.
So what do you need from us? Because it seems like you've already gotten things settled.
Does it truly matter nothing to you that I'm asking for your approval on this?
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just asking, it seems like you've already been able to do all your preparations outside of this district. What do you need from the Undercity itself?
I need your willingness to help.
Also, we're going
Willingness
forward
to
this.
help.
Given your job to represent the Undercity and maintain its safety, naturally this will at least give you an opportunity to potentially give an evacuation order and preparations for when this happens. Because I'm sure you do not want the various civilians here being exposed to this combat. Surely you
And
would
where would
probably
they go?
get a contingency. I'm sure that there could be relief areas offered for temporary evacuation with a neighboring rows.
Indeed. I would need to look into more strongly which corporations own the surrounding districts. But I know that any under Avalon holding, we can free up some open space. We can turn some of the clinics into refuge sites. Perhaps with the help of Geb, we can set up a bit of a kitchen of sorts in the meantime.
Obviously, those that wish to fight can certainly fight, but we wouldn't want to think of this as a courtesy, as we are not willingly put civilians in harm's way.
Indeed. And of course, if it were my choice, I would not wish the fight to be here. This is the grounds that he has chosen. On that front, we
And
have
while
to
you
play by
cannot
his
share-
rules.
Quite. And while you cannot choose the battlefield is where the war is. And he has declared war, whether you want to admit it or not.
Indeed.
We can allow you to work for now in doing this. We are going to need some more further deliberation with the rest of the council.
Of course.
Obviously, if something happens today, which I out anything else will. You can do your thing, but yeah, for the time being, we need more time to deliberate.
Ooh, Millie's not
Naturally,
happy.
we need time to procure our forces as well, so we can get stood up. So this will not happen overnight.
Indeed.
Naturally.
Alright, we'll stay in contact, and we'll let you know when we want to continue talks.
Indeed. You have my information.
Sloan, Lilith, if you can stay in.
Indeed.
I just
Any
want
other thoughts?
to make sure.
Hello?
How are
Yes,
you so
Runa.
sure that you can predict when they're going to attack? If
I
we want to
can't.
have an evacuation before something happens, how can we make sure that our citizens don't get caught as they're being evacuated, or before they're able to? You can't make empty promises and expect us to be happy with.
You could say that, as we mentioned, your friend is at war. And he has objective. It's very clear who he wants to take out. Quite simply,
Yes, but
It's a way
timing.
to
How do you
provoke him.
guarantee the timing?
Well, to that I have two answers. Firstly, we cannot predict, as of right now. But I believe that these actions should be taken immediately. We can do what we can
Are
to
you guys
protect
willing to take on these
as they
potential
move out.
hundreds of refugees?
That we are.
If you... As we said, we're gonna have to talk to Fritz about it as well. We can't make any decisions with just two of us. But... we can talk about this further later, I suppose.
Did you hear that too?
Right. Yes, I did.
I didn't hear anything.
What the fuck?
I think you
I
guys
just
had a radio
received word over my comms that apparently Valkyrie has committed treason against the corpse, and that they will be detained on site.
What? All of Valkyrie?
Which Valkyrie?
What?
All of it?
That's the transmission I received from a Wyvern member.
I mean, it's probably
Oh,
over
what
those
crimes?
weapons.
Interesting.
Please elaborate.
That
This is
fucking
interesting considering all those weapons we found. The shiny new Valkyrie weapons?
You found.
I repeat, please elaborate.
I'm gonna check that out.
Let's go down.
Valkyrie bot and Valkyrie guard came down and just tried to take, well, they did take the weapons off of Kenji. And from what I heard, that he was wanted. Hey, how's it going?
So Valkyrie just stole somebody's weapons?
Yeah,
He had,
looked
like,
like Valkyrie
rope.
weapons, but
They were weapons off of
Like-
the Shadow Wyverns, the ones that we took care of down there.
And then they
From what
tried
I
to
was,
repossess the weapons from the Shadow
From
Wyverns?
what I was, no, not the Shadow Wyverns. We took them
that
off
isn't
the dead
exactly
bodies,
like
basically.
No, that's what I mean.
That isn't exactly
Like,
not
you guys got
against
weapons
procedure
from
for
the Shadow
them.
Wyverns,
If
and then
somebody doesn't
Valkyrie
have a
tried to
license to have a
reclaim
weapon, then it does
Okay.
get removed
Yes,
from them.
they were
Explain,
factory
explain
new.
this to me. They were. Did Kenji acquired Valkyrie weapons that he did not legally acquire, correct?
I'm so sorry, I'm
Basically is
getting a
what it
call.
is.
I need to hop on. I need to go help them. I'll be right back. I'll catch you later.
Very well.
Hop on Radio
But
1 if
then
you need
again,
me.
This
these
isn't
are
the
from
first time
the
that they've
Shadow
done it for
Wyverns.
It doesn't matter who they're
barriers,
fucking from.
too.
If you don't have a
doesn't-
license for a
It
firearm,
doesn't. It doesn't matter. If you do not have a license, firearm, you do not own it.
Somebody else
Two
did have a
weapons.
license, and they did the same thing with Shadow Wyvern weapons before from that person. This isn't the first time that they've taken weapons that used to
It's
belong
arguing
to Shadow
semantics.
Wyvern off of.
The council is pushing its luck with me, and they're very lucky that they're overstepping their bounds.
Indeed.
This is something we might have to
What
have
are
a
your
discussion.
thoughts on this situation?
The council is incompetent. They are potentially corrupt. They have no intention of moving quickly and swiftly to deal with this threat. And all we ever really put them in power to do was to speak on the behalf of the people, which they don't speak on the behalf of the people. They speak on the behalf of themselves. They are tyrants as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
I think Tiger should be put as responsible for this, though.
What the hell's going on?
No. Hold on.
I can't like.
Joseph,
why are these
situation
people
report
being
immediately.
arrested?
We received word that there was some form of treason against corporations committed by these two.
And by who?
From what source?
Some man with a scar on his face. Vigilance.
They were the ones who dropped the shock grenade. They were the ones who attacked these two.
Yes, corporation clearance.
Scar on his face, it's Tiger.
Scar on his face, it's...
I'm always running combat footage.
Alright, send
Are
it.
you saying that we should instead find this man and detain him? Understood.
Yes.
Sends you combat footage. Alright. Sorry?
sensitive.
Understood.
Apologies
for the inconvenience. Combat footage sent.
About corporate treason.
Should I call a GM?
You should tell them. You would see we were under attack by what's the guy with like the tiger claw? He was putting down a grenade to be scanned, and it turned out to be the full
Wait, so
EMP grenade.
who was the appearance?
I don't know his name, but he had a
Scar on his
ponytail,
face?
or I'm just gonna go out of character. He had ponytail, hair, tiger claw. You would see him dropping a grenade and it activating.
Ponytail.
And shocking the shit
Do you
out
know
of
what
one
color-
of
what color
my
of hair?
agents.
Release the Valkyrie representative.
Orange hair.
Orange
Well
hair.
find.
He had a
His
very,
favorite
very
image.
distinct mark.
And a scar on his face.
To take him out or detain?
Got security footage from the bot.
Detain and bring him to me.
So you can see on this footage, there is a person with a ponytail, scar on his face. God, don't know the color of his hair, but he places down a shock grenade, and when they're trying to detain them, it detonates and shocks them and stuff. We might have to get a GM.
Right. My sincerest apologies to the both of you. I will try to make sure that this event does not happen again in the future.
Jam here if you need it.
Please do take care.
Yeah, who the fuck is the person with a fucking orange hair and the ponytail?
Unauthorized data unit
And the
That's Tiger.
Tiger? Okay, because we would have seen it in the footage that he tried to place down a thing. So okay.
Perhaps. What do you need?
If you have seen Tigert before, you saw Tigert put down a grenade.
If I administer another combat sim, you will shop at your
Okay.
We shall make
Sorry for that inconvenience. Do you mind if I ask what Valkyrie is doing down here in particular? Is it recovering weapons?
Recovering stolen property.
Okay.
Might as well check there.
Right. Give me a moment.
Knowing your guards are gonna blast him in already, he's going to die if they shoot him. So I am going to try my way first.
So that was a confirmation on target.
Yes.
Yes, I mean I can confirm it without the footage. He already ran past me. He said, "Oop, gotta run."
Well, let's detain them and get them.
Indeed.
My patience is running thin.
Oh, first things first, we're gonna go check piece by piece. Well, I don't know how familiar you are with
God, I need to call my psychophone contact at some
kicking
point.
down doors. But
Indeed, you said the shop, correct?
Hello?
Hey, I'm doing my.
Oh, there you are.
I'm doing my psychophonto roll real quick for resource gathering. I'm just gonna send out my gatherer, and I don't need to answer anything right now. So I just making it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You stream, so it
Yes.
is confirmed.
Yep. Okay.
You get like.
Cool. I'm at least putting the word in. Yeah.
We have a eyewitness confirmed account that Mr. Tigard has made an attack against 2 Valkyrie representatives. We would like to investigate his shop. Do I have the council's permission?
Can't believe I have to get the council's fucking permission for that. That's a joke.
Well, I'm not the sheriff, so I can't really do it by my own hands.
Everything okay? Yeah, it seems there's a bit of
Did
a.
I just fucking hear a grenade prime? Or must just be going insane?
I don't think so.
You can knock.
Well,
Better Grove.
I heard a gunshot over here.
What? Well.
Huh.
Valkyrie people got out safe. I wasn't expecting them to send people down today.
I think they fired in spawn. So this is the shitstorm part of the stream. Yep. Amelia is also extremely biased against the council too, as another heads up.
I heard my name.
If we shoot him,
Please
he will
don't
die.
shoot someone.
Unfortunately.
You can punch him.
He just
Please don't shoot
recovered
him.
from a major injury.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
I'll have
You
my
probably
fun.
could just arrest him normally. No, you won't.
Might have a
Put that away.
suggestion if we are.
I mean, you can probably hit him with the flat side of it if you actually can aim, but I don't think so. But
Unless we want to do
Dude.
fancy fucking decking or whatever.
If I
yeah,
could.
didn't I tell you to just
Well,
eat the body?
I mean, fancy fucking decking is my middle name.
Do I assist them though?
Have you gotten taller?
Yes, I've grown a few inches.
Oh, well, I feel like it's more than a few inches.
Well, I'm also in heels too.
The decking?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else before I do the roll and say what it is?
I have a +6,
not helping.
and I don't know if anyone's able to give me
I
assistance.
don't think
All right,
Amelia
you're
is
good.
helping. Yeah.
I can assist.
That's what I was waiting for, is tell me if you want to assist or not. It opens, though.
Okay. Just, I know it's an investigation, just in case, try not to break people's stuff, I guess. I'd trust you not to, but...
I'm aware.
There's another door.
Still barely obliterated from the explosion that happened by Combustion Rune a few days ago.
The lightning
Tiger
safety is off.
This place does not have the drapery. It has scorch marks. It is cleaned up, though.
So,
Is this door
I
still
don't think
shut?
I heard. I don't know if we actually have the. Do we remember the code?
Doesn't
that
feel
he
good in
yelled out
here,
loud?
About 2 minutes. Actually.
Yep, I knew he wasn't here. All right. I'm gonna go on a manhunt.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Hmm.
Oh boy, please don't die, you dumb son of a bitch. Alright, where are you gonna be hiding?
Runa,
Not yet.
wanna come with me real quick? I have to show you something. I know it's near the end, but something that you may be interested in.
Pretty much 1 more minute. I can extend it to 4, just for courtesy. 4 more minutes.
I think we're about done
It
here.
would seem that we'll have to put this man out off for a different day.
Mm-hmm.
Would you care to accompany me up?
Apparently my broadcast didn't go.
This is Sloan on Avalon Comms. I'm heading up. This manhunt will have to be postponed.
Can't believe the fucking guards just it took them at their word, and just random person.
Indeed, typically the wyverns are a smarter sort.
Mm-hmm. Guess not.
2 more minutes before the end of RP. 2 more minutes.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Also another thing is an antagonistic too. Creating as much like fucking divide, haha, jokes. Between the corpse and non-corpse is also a good one to make it harder for team ups. Because I'm pretty sure the council is trying to do everything fine, but of course I'm gonna try and spin it and make it look bad on them. Like as much as fucking possible. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes even unfairly so. Just a reminder. This here has a head of PR person. Yeah. I'm dead.
He literally took us somewhere and then was like, here, check out this grenade.
Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna call the stream now. Get bye.
Did something to test something, and it really helped out me.